guess. Okay. We'll see how it goes.
Super important question.
Is
to everybody.
running slow for anybody else?
I've heard complaints throughout the week that Roll20 has been kind of slow. You could try an incognito browser, which will like basically strip away all your cookies and stuff. See if that helps any.
I will try that.
Question for everyone in the party. So are we actually going to follow Gyoza's route through the Evermoors, or are we just going to, double back? Just want to know.
Well, let's recap. Find out what happened last time.
Let's see.
I don't remember.
This week.
Yeah, that's a big question because apparently I am a vicious murderer.
Yeah.
Well, I am, but that's beside the point.
So, I mean, you guys, Bob's Burgers been out for 10 years or whatever, so you're probably familiar by now that, like, every now and then they do an episode where, like, the kids are asked to tell a story, and, like, it's always kind of a mess. So this was kind of reminded me of that. It was like, all right, we've got everybody's interpretation of what went down. So let's do it real quick. So last time, you guys hung out with the super racist 2nd edition retired adventurer at Zymorvan Hall. You headed out onto the road. You looked ahead. You saw you had 350 miles to walk. You're like, we don't need horses. We're going to just enjoy the journey. Literally the first random encounter, you were like, squirrel. So, now we're not on the road to the Shrine of the Allfather. We are outside of a destroyed fortress at the edge of the Evermoors, one of the largest and most dangerous swamps in the Commune of Faerun. Late at night, firing lightning bolts and calling down moon lasers, making a spectacle of ourselves.
Sounds about right.
Due to some badgering and coercion from your evil dungeon master, you did not wisely fight the monsters at range like Gyoza advised you to. You instead boldly rushed in, ignoring the 5e action economy and the fact that a legendary giant can't save you from that shit, especially if you don't have legendary actions. It went pretty badly for your party ranger. Ultimately, you guys had the armor class, the hit points, and the spells to see it through to the bitter end. We, the humans, in real life did not, because we went an hour over time and there were still orcs on the board. So, the ball was hit over the net into your court to write what happened with the last few rounds of combat. One of you decided to spit in the face of RNGesus and rolled a death save to see if he survived the end of the battle, and failed 3 times, just like in the Bible. RNGesus said, "You will fail 3 times." And then Larionis was like, "Never, RNGesus, I love you." And RNGesus shook his head. He said, when the cock crows, you will die. Or something. I don't know. Bible stuff. So let's find out what happened. All right.
I think he just decided to stop living.
So according to Gyoza, Karak went a little crazy, maybe accidentally killed Larionis. That was my book report on that particular summary. Did I get that right, Gyoza? Is that basically?
That'd be the 1-sentence recap. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's clearly a perspective thing, you know. At his angle, it looked like the backswing hit Lars.
Sure.
He's convinced that, yeah.
I mean, he's so old that he's got those cataracts and stuff, and he didn't have his readers on. Like, so I can understand, how that could happen. All right, then Egan. Let's see. How do I best sum up what Egan had here? Let's see. Old balls, giant balls.
Yep.
And then, according to Harshnag, who some would argue is tall enough to have seen what happened, Alarionis tripped and fell on Karak's glaive. Okay. So we're kind of ruling that it could have been a battlefield accident. All right. So,
Friendly fire, man. Friendly fire is rough.
18 dex, trips and falls while walking. Yep.
Yep. It's payback for that.
oh man. Karak, however, insists in his recap that he didn't see any Larionuses around anywhere. He doesn't know what you're talking about. Like, he has a permit for this glaive, and he has the right to bear arms, etc., etc. So that's a little confusing. Then, according to Larionus, he was murdered by a mysterious assassin who, no doubt, was super sexy. Came all the way out to the Evermoors to kill him and vanished.
It's probably his betrothed.
So then finally, and then we had a beautiful song. The song was so good that it automatically earned DM inspiration.
Hey.
Yeah. And it also, I think, accused Karak of murdering Larionus as well, in its own way. So what did
No, it definitely did. I had to correct him because, like, look, if you're gonna call me a murderer, at least get my race right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Because it was orc originally.
I will have you know that it does not accuse you of murder. It accuses the elf of not paying attention to where he's walking.
Okay, fair enough.
Which is what
Potato. I'm the one that was wielding it. I'm gonna get blamed. It's fine.
All right, and finally, let's see what Marcus, turning his homework in super late. Let's see.
7:59.
As the
Yep,
fight
that's
was
right.
keeping pace, Marcus kept his magics up, blasting hordes of orcs left and right with shatters as they barraged him and Egan. Seeing endless orcs take swings at Harshnag in tandem and being out of magic, Marcus then drew his sword. Oh, here it comes. And began felling the foul creatures around him. Swing after swing, drenched in the blood of the wicked, cleaving orcs left and right. It became impossible to discern blade from blood. There was so much orc blood on the sword, ensuring that with each thrust, he gutted the orc and followed that into a pirouette on another orc. 6 orcs impaled on one sword. An orc kebab. Blood, blood, blood. Blood! Let's see. After the battle, surveying if there were any losses.
Amber, I will be proud.
Marcus had
Amber, I would
to
be
use
super
99 ShamWows to get all the blood off of his sword.
That's right. That's right.
Then he rushed to Gyoza and hurriedly handed him the 3 diamonds needed to bring back Larionus. Immediately, he then rushed to Aias to revivify her. Whew! Wow, intense. Okay. So Negan, he had a recap as well, but I didn't have a chance to write it up.
Oh,
Yeah, but Negan's recap was wait, I think I have my notes for it. Hold on. Negan's recap was simply this: another fine night of hunting, another fine night to be an orc. Lo, what is this? My well-trained archers have detected intruders in our realm. Surely they have come to die. Wait, they have a giant with them. A mighty giant encased in crystalline ice. With them, mighty warriors and spellcasters. My powerful orc archers will not be enough, ever since the 5e nerf that took away their AoE arrows. I will ride out onto the battlefield and defeat them, or I will die for the honor of Grumsh. Oh, look, they cast great magics, the only lights in the darkness. They call him forth from the swamp, taunting him with their spells. As I lay here dying, killed by this half-breed, Grandpa, I can at least know that they'll be joining me soon. And then there's like a long fart as he like lets out his bowels and dies. So All right. So there's nothing ominous about that. Let's just jump right back into this thing. Alrighty. Okay, don't freak out, map. You could do this. All right, there you go. All right, so we're gonna go back to the map, and we'll see if there is time for revivifies and stuff. Should be time. Why did I say that? That's weird. Okay.
Clearly, in all of the stories, there's time.
Oh, totally.
I like that because of how quickly we were trying to rush through it. We just kind of left the templates there on the map.
Yeah.
We'll probably use these again.
I mean, it's a big enough map. I could definitely toss some lightning bolts off to the side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got orcs are all dead. Marcus, bathed in their blood. His sword thrumming with the power of their blood.
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 Blood for the blood god.
The blood.
Blood.
Yeah. So, there we go. Blood.
There we
All
go.
right.
Thanks. Awesome.
As long as there's a band-aid there, that's important.
Yeah. All right. So, as the spells die down, because moonbeam laser only lasts for like a minute or so, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd gone through like 3 rounds.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
fast.
So you guys, you eradicate the rest of the orcs, and at that point, you do need to begin the arduous task of getting to your allies and healing them in time. I think IS had like 3 rounds left on the clock, tops, at the end there. I feel like Lars should make the roll to see if there was enough time to get to Is and set all of her broken bones before she was revivified. Else, you're gonna if you do revivify her, she's gonna come back with a lot of broken bones. She was beaten to death by a lot of orcs.
That's all right. I've got
You want
I've
the guy
got
who
a
failed an elven
gentle
accuracy
repose.
death
Yes.
save
Yes.
to be the one to roll to see if we could fix her?
All right,
Yeah,
so
start us off.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
it's,
roll a d20 to determine the condition of Is when she comes back.
Oh, goodness.
Oh wow, yeah, okay. So you bring her back.
That was good, right?
No, those are bad.
I thought we were playing golf.
Yeah.
Going for number one.
So you bring her back, and she she has a lot of broken bones. She's in a tremendous amount of pain. It is a bad scene. So there's a lot of screaming.
I would
yeah.
definitely gentle repose her first if that's the case.
Oh, okay. So you don't bring her back.
Yeah.
You look at her body, and you see that it is horribly mangled.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're
Yeah.
gonna gentle repose her. Got it.
Yes, gentle repose so we can set everything properly, take the time we need,
All right.
then revivify her.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. So over here, with Larionis, he just has a terrible blade wound all the way through the back and front of his torso. So Larionis, given your often dead nature, I don't think it really matters if they hit any internal organs. So you should be okay to be brought back.
I mean, I don't use my lungs
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all, or my stomach, or
All right.
You
I
can
was
miss a
marking
couple.
off a revivify and the gem.
All right, this is an illegal by Adventurers League standards revivify that's happening here using the November class features UA. This druid is going to cast revivify.
That's
What a
wild.
shame.
Yeah, a
What
lot of
shame.
people felt that druid was not a good class, so they made sure to give them some extra stuff like fucking familiars and the ability to raise the dead.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's all good.
what?
Yeah. Seriously. But hey, you know
Don't
what?
they-
You know what Rogue's got? Aim. Huh?
That's true. Yeah, that's OP.
Yeah, literally, you got one thing and it was amazing. Apparently, you're perfect in every other way. All right,
Absolutely.
Larionis, you if you accept the revivify, you are alive.
Roll to see if you accept.
Yeah.
I accept.
All right.
Oh.
I was kidding.
Or
Jeez.
fails.
What happened the last time you just rolled the roll?
So,
Yeah.
as you guys, as you cast Revivify, time is beginning to speed back up. Ias's broken yet lovely corpse lies dead on the ground, bones kind of jutting out of flesh, ribs caved in. She's got another dent in her skull. So that was the first
Correct.
death, right? Was the big dent in the head? Yeah.
Yeah.
So she matched. She's like slowly but surely matching up to Duskin's new appearance.
I mean, you know, you pop out those dents in the hood, and then you cast the Revivify. No, it's pretty bad. She's getting pretty banged up. She's gonna be like Frankenstein Ranger Girl eventually. So
I mean, she's a ranger with who decided to ride a horse into basically a phalanx of orcs. What did she think was gonna happen? Like, I'll get the old orc in there, and that'll make everything okay.
she was trying to be a team player.
Yeah, she had it coming.
All right, so
Oh, so what you're
All
saying
right.
is we need to be selfish fucks.
This cure wounds is for Carrick.
from the
I'm
rogue.
I'm just saying, you know, if you play right, you don't.
Oh, it
die.
didn't work. Okay, I'll just post it in general.
Shame.
Or no, I'm posting it in game art for IS's current condition.
Oh, that is a smush.
Oh, that's terrible. I mean, it's 100% accurate, but it's still horrible.
That's so
There's-
hideous.
You look
Why?
up
You're
baby,
rounding yourself out.
yeah. You look up baby doll caved in head. There's so many pictures of that. I don't know why.
It's somebody's fetish, I'm sure. So
All right, let's.
All
Hey,
right.
Carrick, let's get Lars like inside so we can heal him up in there.
I just open up these
Alright.
ball dress chips, and they smell delicious.
Yes, they do.
All right, I'm going to urge everyone to head inside.
I mean,
Hey, Lars, you got 1 health.
Into
Oh,
the
yeah.
fort.
that's awesome. I have one health. Well, there's one important thing we have to do before we go inside.
What is that?
Loot.
We have to loot the bodies.
You have
We have a
1
bag of holding.
HP. You have 1 HP.
I do have 1 HP, which means that I have just enough health to realize that we need to loot the bodies.
Okay.
Crash.
if
I have
you,
a question.
sure.
Do healing spells work on dead creatures?
They do not. Are you talking about like regeneration and stuff like that?
Not. I guess yes. Would that work on a dead body?
For a dead body, you would have to use the medicine skill and try to repair the body as best you could with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. It just occurred to me, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
I would
tried
rule that a regeneration spell could be used on a dead body to
Yeah.
restore it. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Some people would argue that if you're an object when you're dead, the mending spell should be able to repair damage to you. But that's a whole separate thing, I guess, for certain DMs and the mending spell. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like, at what point does a creature become an object?
yeah.
All right, when the battle dies down and I
Mhm.
give Carrick some healing, I guess Gios is going to. Do we hear anything?
Do you hear anything? That's a
Yeah, are
weird
there,
thing.
like-
That's a weird thing to ask.
Yeah, after you tell us like 5 times, there's.
To be fair, we just made a terrible
Away.
ruckus.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Active persuasion checks if you are that curious about what is going on.
Persuasion or perception?
Oh, did I keep saying persuasion? Perception, yeah.
I mean, I like.
We're about to say, are we trying to persuade you to tell us something?
Yeah. I mean, they have so many of the same letters. Let's see. Yeah, it gives a pretty good persuasion check. It's a little early yet for people to have arrived to murder you. I mean, it's only been about 10 minutes of kind of gathering, casting Revivify, gathering everybody up, asking everybody what you want to do, arguing about what to do. Oh my goodness.
Arguing about. All right, I'll go ahead and cast Healing Spirit at level 2. Start healing people.
I also still have Aura of Vitality going on.
Is anyone in the party bloodied?
I mean, if you look at Marcus, he's definitely covered in it.
All right, Marcus. Here's.
No,
Tell me
I'm good. I've still got Spirit or Aura of Vitality going on right now.
Okay. Egan.
For at least a few more rounds.
Okay, well you got 7 health. Egan.
Okay.
Here's for you. Tell me when to stop. Swan.
That's good.
Really? Okay.
I believe
That
so.
was fast.
All right, Carrot. This is for you.
Yeah.
Also, Crash, another question.
Mm-hmm.
I think
With spells like Aura of Vitality here, would
All right.
that also include
Lars, this is for you.
spell modifier? Spell attack bonus or no? No, it doesn't, right?
No, I don't believe it does. It would say so in there.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to Google it, thinking maybe I messed
Oh, I'm
something up.
maxed
But all
out.
right.
I'm maxed out.
Now, if you were a life cleric, it would
Okay.
add your life cleric bonus. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, Carrot. A couple more for you.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna assume as more of these spells and healings are going
That
on,
does it.
clock continues ticking along. Okay.
All right. Does has Harshnag been injured at all?
Harshnag has been injured. If you want to give him some healing, he will take some.
All right. That'll finish it up. He gets 15.
Did they get rid of the global modifier? They
Are
split it
you
up.
healing Larionis? Did you already heal him?
Yeah, I already healed him.
Okay, to full?
I am full. Between Egan and Gyoza, I am.
Crash, I
am
sent
maxed.
you messages.
Okay, then I'll
Oh,
just use
okay.
the rest for IS then, once we get her situated and fixed. I'll just go ahead and roll those. I'm guessing I probably have like 6 more to go. So I just used 2, so I used 4 on her.
So Roll20 looks like they actually like got rid of the global modifier and broke it up to a global like save, global skill, global attack, da 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 da. So I guess because death sickness is a -5 and then goes down by a day, 1 by each day, right?
-4
Does it start at -4?
for like Raised Dead. That would be 4.
As soon as they are done looting the bodies,
Mm-hmm.
Revivify 2, right?
No.
when they're actually as they loot the bodies, I'm going to summon dog moles to pull the bodies underground to get rid of the scent.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, damn. I did not realize that resurrection sickness was only on Raised Dead and not Revivify. Thanks, Marcus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will not worry about bad
I
luck.
think Raised Dead's the only one that actually has resurrection sickness. I think.
Hey, Crash.
Uh-huh.
You can go ahead and take the haste off of Harshnag.
Oh, right.
That would have been gone a while ago
Mm-hmm.
with all the healing being done in one.
Oh, for sure. And so then he would spend a round being tired, and then that's fine. So you summon these dog moles to get in there and start burying corpses. Fair enough. So you're concentrating on that?
Yeah.
All right.
I assume we're moving inside the.
Oh no,
yeah.
it's every.
You can
Yeah,
freely
sorry, go
move your miniatures around. That's fine.
I was going to assist IS getting to the.
She would need assistance since she is still dead. Yeah, they opted not to bring her back until they could set the bones and all that jazz.
So I will carry her, assuming that makes sense to the healers, to a location that is inside.
Okay. How many
Just
dog
movers.
moles do you get? 4? 8?
They're CR1, so I get 2 of them.
2 of them. All right. And they are absolutely adorable in every way. So
Heck yeah, man.
Let's scare the shit out of me.
That is hideous.
I love it.
They are.
Lars is definitely going full thief mode with the raiding, like looting of the bodies,
Oh, okay.
and then searching like the fort. Whatever we're doing over like the next hour, he's just scouring the place for whatever they hid their loot. And I died. It better be worth it.
Mm.
Eagle
I mean,
tries to-
we.
Well, you know,
ridded the
orcs
world
orcs
of
are
fur.
renowned for being super wealthy monsters. So
They are. Oh
yeah.
yeah, they are. I mean, we're pretty much sitting on a dragon's horde right now.
I
right?
would I would say Duskin could put his kid through college and cure her magic cancer with the amount of wealth that these no, they don't have a lot of money. I do have the list of their goods. The question, I guess, is how much looting gets done before the attention that was drawn by your bright and flashy magics attracts some new friends to the party.
Lars is only looking for like belt pouches, obvious jewelry. He's like disregarding weaponry and armor unless one of the unless it's like clearly magic. Like if it's glowing or shimmery or ridiculously sharp compared to everything else, like
Okay.
maybe he'll
So
grab
you're
it, but
do you have detect magic?
oh, I don't. No, I'm
Okay.
literally like I'm saying if it has like an obvious to the eyes look of magic, he'll grab whatever, but otherwise he'll leave it to the spellcasters to decide whether or not
Hey.
equipment is worth grabbing.
Hey,
Was
Crash.
there anything
Sure.
interesting on Negan's body?
Here, I'm gonna make Ias into a movable token, and then you guys could be responsible for her. So wherever,
Okay.
wherever this miniature is, that's where she is. So if
All
we
right.
later
that
on,
sounds
if
like-
we're like, where is she? I guess she's not there. So
I
it's a
like
big
this
responsibility.
responsibility.
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
a lot like when someone wanted to carry around a big old painting at one point, Crash.
yeah, exactly. So let's see. Yeah.
You're not in the Sunday game. How do you know about the painting?
So, as time continues, and the looting begins in earnest, I will read off. Everything's kind of scattered everywhere. There's a lot of javelins, arrows, quivers, longbows, daggers, great axes, heavy clubs, suits of hide armor. There is a lot of loose coinage amongst the different orcs and amongst their assorted treasure chests and secret stashes. There is, in the throne room that Larionis is in, a chest that very obviously is the best chest. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the kind of chest that if you were a boss, you would keep your loot in there and then lovingly look over at it from your throne to remind yourself about all your fat loot. So is that, am I assuming is that the chest you want to look in?
Absolutely.
All right.
Check the traps first.
It is locked. It is locked.
So yes, as stated, I will first begin with an investigation to check to see if there are any obvious traps or anything around. I got a 20 on that.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
passive would be
I mean,
2.
these are orcs. Like there'd be any traps.
It's like a. There's an axe on top of a door that is ajar. If you open the chest.
There are also, in case you want to prioritize this higher than the boss chest, there are lots of barrels, bags, sacks, and crates containing dried meat, potatoes, ale, wine, and quote-unquote other ill-gotten trade goods.
Lars has no interest in foods.
Okay.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Yeah.
Potatoes.
Some of the dried meat, I will be honest, does look like it came from human and human-like creatures. So, cause Faerun orcs. So you
Or
want
pigs.
you want
since
you
we
want
have
you
very
want
similar
friendly
anatomy.
orcs. Go to Eberron. Get your friendly orcs in Eberron.
We have a friendly orc. His name is Egan. Well, he's half orc, but or not Egan.
Whoa.
Wow,
Ah,
wow,
whoa.
wow. He's
Whoa.
just so excited about this boss treasure. All right, Thieves Tool 26. This-
Inappropriate.
this-
Calling me.
This lock was a joke. You open it, no problem. As you do, music starts to play. And then you open it up, and there's like light shining. I will post up in treasure what it contains.
I swear to God, I expected him to be like, and there's nothing.
One bronze plate.
And it bites your face, and you die because you only had 1 hit point because you refused to give Grandma Gyoza's healing. So, yep. Here we go. There are 2 small mirrors set in painted wooden frames. It is a matched set, 50 gold pieces. 2 pouches of ruby powder, each worth 25 gold. 3 diamonds, worth 300 gold each.
Man, that's
how
mighty
convenient.
It is convenient, and you can in fact thank RNGesus for balancing the scales because this was randomly generated treasure. I looked at it,
so we can bring it back.
and air came out of my nose faster than normal when I saw what the treasure. And then there is a potion, but you do not know what the potion is. It is not labeled.
Revivify.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I guess the diamonds go to those who heal us, and the rest will just shove into the bag of holding, and by that means that Gelbin can add it to our party loot.
Yep.
Awesome. The potion, I mean,
It is muddy brown with
Gelbin?
bits of fur and scales floating in it.
I'm gonna pour it on the egg.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
Yoza will.
Okay.
You try to-
Are you gonna
No.
do it in secret? I don't think we're gonna let
No.
you do that.
No, don't do that.
I don't think.
Alright.
Are you gonna try?
It dissolves the egg.
Lars would announce that he thinks
Egg
he's
is
gonna pour it on the egg, and if Gio's is like no and
Yeah.
takes the potion from him, Lars will just shrug and be like, okay.
Okay. All right, then Gyoza has a random potion now. All right.
Those drink it.
Oh
No.
yeah, and I did mention that there were longbows, right? Like, because these orcs, by the way, were proficient in longbows. So
Were they?
yeah. So as you guys
Only
are
training arrows.
as you guys are arguing about what to do with this unknown potion, and Larionis stands over the egg with the potion held confidently in his hand, his thumb ready to uncork it in one smooth roguelike gesture, and Gyoz is like, "You're not doing that," and everybody's like, "What are you doing?" And all that's going on out in the yard. Graves are being rapidly dug for for orcs. You hear a very loud Jurassic Park-like roar coming from the south of your location.
Cunning action hide behind a barrel.
Okay, that'll work for sure. Okay.
Because yeah, roars are yes. Okay,
Yeah.
now I gotta go take a fork out of the oven. I'll be right back.
I just want to let it be known that if Lars was trying to pour this potion on the cocoon, he would have had to climb into Harshnag's bag because that's where the cocoon still is.
You can see that on the map that Harshnag does have the cocoon again. Harshnag calls down to you, Marcus, because you're so far down from him.
Little man.
Bloodseeker. I think
Yes.
there is dragon on the way.
Well, I've been feeling like fighting a dragon. Would you be up for that, or?
Well, from what I can see, this dragon is not alone.
Oh.
Not alone. Does it seem an adult?
I mean, this is an orc fortress. What idiot would come here without backup?
Ah, shit. You're right.
So as you guys look to the south, you do see, one by one, you could sort it out if you want, who has the greatest of perceptions, but eventually it becomes obvious that there is something big and something nasty coming, and lots of smaller nasties as well. You guys recognize these nasties. They look different than the ones that you fought in the Black Mountain range. These seem to be more serpentine, more sinuous, more snake-like. But when you look to the south, you do in fact see that there are some wyverns coming your way. Yeah.
Marcus, have you revived Ias yet?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
you have? Even though she's got broken bones and stuff?
Oh, then no. I thought that
Oh.
was something we could handle. You want me to run medicine checks then?
I
Because that's what
mean,
I would be
how
focusing
long?
on.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a long time to set bones and stuff. But if you wanted to get started on that, for sure, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at these cuties, though. Look at these things.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, that thing
adorable,
looks awesome.
adorable.
He's
I
how does
want
he
to ride
keep his
one.
head balanced with them big old horns on him.
Yeah. I'll let me just see. I'll run this medicine check. I usually crit these, but I'll run this medicine
Sure,
check
sure, sure.
and we'll see. And if it's too bad, then I'll just keep the gentle repose and
He
Don't-
said
handle
he says he
everything else
usually
for now.
crits them.
Don't
crit
forget
one.
to.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
pretty good. You go
Yeah.
about the task of kind of trying to set these bones. Hopefully, when you revivify, she will be functional. Really, in your professional opinion, this is probably more like a raised dead situation because that would kind of mend the broken innards. Revivify just sort of brings you back to life. It's like shock paddles on your
Yeah,
heart. Yeah.
okay.
So like she could come back to life with a revivify, but then she would still have set but broken bones. Like so she'd be
So,
healing and you'd have
yeah.
to have this like injured person that you're carrying around with you. Yeah,
So
I mean,
then
she took
yeah, I
a
need
she
to
took
leave
a
her
lot
for
of she took a lot of critical hits from heavy maces.
now. Oof. Yeah.
After dying. Yeah.
All right,
So-
then I'll just make note of that so I know what I have to do, and I can work off that medicine check in the future, right? I assume. with
Yeah.
that,
You
or-
started.
okay.
Yeah, you assess the situation. There are many broken bones. And in your professional opinion, if she came back with revivify, she would be bedridden for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
All right. If
Excuse me.
since Marcus has gentle reposed her, can Harshnag put her like in
In
a
the
bag?
goat sack.
Not in.
No,
with the
no, no.
bag.
No, but
That's
there's holes
probably
in it,
not a
so her
good
legs will
idea.
stick out like she's like.
Yeah, no, yeah, that'll probably cause more damage than
Yeah, but if
anything.
Put her
we're-
someplace safe out of the way.
Yeah, I put her in a
I
spot.
would carry your friend, but when we get back to civilized lands, it would be best if I did not.
Yes. I understand.
It might look awkward.
Yep. Really awkward.
Mm.
I mean, that is one way to put it.
You hear that
Alright.
very loud, shrieking roar. It sounds like it's coming from a gargantuan creature.
Okay, guys. What are we
I've been
gonna do?
wanting to fight a dragon. I just want to point that out to everybody. I pull up my wand.
Oh goodness.
So you mentioned, Crash, that we were able to kind of see them as they were coming in. Is that
Mhm.
because they're like bathed in moonlight, or like are they flying high? Because it was nighttime, right?
Mm-hmm. It was and still is nighttime. That is correct.
All right.
Is there any sort of like shuttered?
I will
like,
refresh your
rooms in
memory
the
on
tower?
what's going on with the weather and the lighting to give you a better idea of just when you guys were able to see these things as they come diving down to engage with you. You could assume that from the time that the orc battle ended, it's been about 20 minutes. So you were able to assess loot, gain loot, assess injuries, heal up injuries, that kind of stuff, but not long enough to get in a short rest here.
Yeah.
All right. If I'll pull the dog moles back from burying and have them guard something like
Okay.
the front gate area.
All right, so let's see. Okay. Yeah, it
This is gonna be
looks.
fun.
Because I don't have control over 'em.
You don't have control over them anymore. That's weird.
No, I don't have control over any beast anymore except for like. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much no.
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to sound super sad and dejected. You're not in trouble. Just tell me and I'll fix it. So.
I just
Okay. Let's see. It's like 3 clicks. And here we go. There we go. All right. So you have access to moles now. All right. So it looks like, despite it being nighttime, despite it being late, the moon is waning. So that's a thing that's happening. But ultimately, yeah, the sky is pretty clear. So you guys do see them as they start flying in towards you. All right. I think I will start them further down the map to sort of reflect that you have time to kind of react to them showing up, and then we'll just take it from there. Unless you have some super magical way of deterring this attack, we're going to have to roll up into initiative.
I sure wish I had anything above a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay. I mean,
Same.
sure.
May I, as they are kind of swooping in and still
Mhm.
coming, may I summon my elf shadow?
Sure. He's right down here. What we'll do is you'll have rounds where they close on you, and that will be, time to do whatever it is you want to do before they engage.
I
So,
see.
That's
okay.
a big boy.
Is that a black dragon?
That
I
is, I
mean,
think.
probably based on the region.
And it's about a size larger than Harshnag, I think.
I think it might be 2 sizes larger.
Yeah, it looks like 2 sizes.
Yeah, it's 2 sizes larger.
Oh, this is gonna be a
Good stuff.
I don't think we're
Okay.
talking our way out of this one.
All right.
I don't
Let's
think
see.
we talked our way out of any of these lately. Oh, this that one. I
Yeah, you
guess.
talked your way out of the final boss of the dungeon.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
true.
great.
That's true.
Yeah, that was like the most
Oh.
epic.
Sorry. There's one.
Maybe they just want the keep. Give them the keep.
Oh, maybe they just want the bodies. Give them the bodies.
As a chromatic dragon, what do you think it really wants?
Yeah. So that's
Food?
it
Yeah.
is definitely a black dragon. It's definitely very, very big.
My guess is it wants acid washed half orc skin to turn into jeans.
Let's see.
That
Do we
was
have any?
oddly
Well,
specific.
Well, acid part's right.
Yeah,
That was really specific.
I like that.
Let's put on some more appropriate music, I guess, and jump
Oh,
into
they
this
all
thing.
rolled 20.
Hey.
Vote for it.
Yeah, that's
For the
beautiful.
attack music from Aliens.
Egan,
I
get
say
get
if
get up front and don't forget to rage.
if you really
Yeah,
want us to be
okay.
unsettled, like in a dragon fear kind of way, just like maybe play something that is incredibly out of place, like "Call Me Maybe" on a loop.
Like 99 Voltrunes.
All right. Wow, those are some speedy bad guys. But no worries. Sergeant Carrick Borgash is up first. Oh wait, we got to roll in your boy Harshnag, who I guess will help with this fight. Ugh, handouts left and right this campaign. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. You know what? He doesn't want to upstage you though, so you're still first. But he gives you a nod like we're the fastest, and that makes us the best. So what do you got, Sergeant Carrick Borgash?
How far out would the wyverns be? I'm assuming that they're leading the dragon, or is the dragon
Yeah.
leading?
Oh, they're on the map.
They're on the map. They're at the very bottom of the map.
Oh,
We're gonna assume an elevation of, we'll say, 60 feet. Keeping in mind that they never invented the Pythagorean theorem in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, so you don't have to stress yourself out with that.
Okay. No, with the dynamic lighting, I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, because he's in a
It's-
building at the
it's
moment.
fine.
No, it's because you're in the.
Oh, you're in a tower here. So I'll
You're
do
in the
another one of you out here so that you can see over the battlements.
Okay.
All right. So hold on. And we'll make this one really tiny so nobody thinks it's you. There we go. Can you see now?
Baby Karak.
I'm just gonna be here drinking my bone broth.
Oh, dang. Okay. Just drinking bone broth and waiting to see what happens? All right.
No. Sorry. Mandalorian reference. I'm gonna take a shot at guess whatever's closest. Would the wyverns or the dragon be closer?
I
I
mean,
just see the dragon token.
it's all kind of relative, really.
All right. Well, I'm going to. I guess that's beyond 150 feet, so I will take a shot with disadvantage with my longbow.
Okay.
It is definitely a lot more than 150 feet.
All right.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
yeah.
Yeah, 16 does not hit the big dragon, if that was who you were aiming at.
I was aiming for one of the wyverns.
Oh, one of the wyverns? Yeah, 16 does
Yeah.
hit.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the heads up on the AC.
And I got an extra attack, so I'm going to take another shot with disadvantage. Same wyvern.
Okay. 20 hits, 5 more damage.
All right, that's all I got right now.
All right.
I'm going to stay up here for the time being.
Each time that you strike it, you see the marsh wyvern's tail sort of whip, like almost reflexively or reactively to being damaged.
Mm.
Everybody hold the line.
They call that a hint. All right. Harshnag sees that you're up on the tower, throwing your stuff. He's gonna, I guess, also throw stuff. He doesn't get to throw 2 boulders, though. He will just tear a chunk of the tower off. And
Yeah. For our cover.
yeah, fills it up with ice and chucks it. So I think this is disadvantaged. Nice. Okay. He hits the same one that you hit because focus fire, and it takes 40 points of damage.
Nice.
Impressive.
And here's where they close like 120 feet speed, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like
Something like
80,
that.
right? So they can go 160.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, you're experts at fighting wyverns now, so this will be
Oh yeah.
yeah, no sweat.
Yeah. Headbutt him into the ground. Good to go.
Tackle them. Start beating on them.
All right. That does beg the question, though. How fast are they? Good memory there, Egan. They are 80 flight speed.
Ooh.
Haunted my
okay.
dreams.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Well, at least they're not in
Sleeping
melee
in the
range.
same sleeping bag as me tonight, Egan. Deal with it.
All right, so 160 feet. So they're going to keep an elevation of 60 feet in the air, and they're going to fly up. I guess I'll zoom way out for this. There we go. The next one is going to go, same deal. It is going to fly 160 feet while maintaining a 60-foot elevation. They're all going to be 60 foot because that's easy to remember. This one, same deal. It's going to actually fly out.
The one that got hit by arrows and a boulder's like, holy crap, guys.
I
Like
wish
the arrows were one
wish,
thing, but then they threw a building at me.
I wish they were smart enough to even think like that, but they're so. All right.
We focus in the little ones or the big
Ride
ones?
of the Valkyrie.
Let's see.
Or fly to the bumblebee.
No, Ride of the Valkyries. It's Apocalypse Now when all the enemies are coming in exactly.
All right. What's the speed on this ginormous dragon? Okay, it
Probably
is,
like 40 feet.
it is also an 80-foot flight speed.
Yeah, it only goes 20 feet.
It flies
Yeah,
so
like an
slow.
albatross. Yeah.
It's got some very small wings, so it has to work extra hard.
All
A
right.
couple of air pouches above it.
Guys, I'm sensitive about my wings. Don't make fun of them.
Nobody told me about calories.
Let's see.
His wings are just like.
Okay. It begins casting a spell. Does
Oh,
anybody
okay. All right.
want to do anything about that, or no?
Ah, is
I
it
don't think
casting
any of us
meteor?
have counter spells.
Okay.
You can cast wish. Can I do that? Or just randomly
Or
call it out?
Blizzaga? Wait, it's a black dragon. Hold on. So what would that be?
Yeah, use divine intervention.
Darkness.
Put a big old cork in its mouth so it can't spray anything at us.
Let's see. All right. After casting the spell,
Meteors.
yeah. All right. It disappears, and reappears
Oh.
right above the keep.
I was about to say, now we have to deal with an invisible gargantuan dragon.
It is it is approximately 80 feet up in the air though. But it is right above you guys. It was an action to use that spell, this spell right here.
But it's free to use its words.
Oh, it just dimensioned.
Yeah, but the
it
good
doesn't
news
have any
is
more
all
slots.
are expended. So that's good.
Yeah.
Solid.
Good. Thank God.
Don't even get me
Cannon.
started on Roll20 NPC spellcaster character sheets. All right. So it disappears, and then in sort of a cloud of shadowy, inky darkness, it reappears above you guys. It fans its wings dramatically and kind of sprays, acid like up in the air. Not any sort of gameplay thing, but just for show. Cocoon, you're up.
Cocoon, in the mind of the dragon, starts singing, "Hello, darkness, my old friend."
Oh goodness.
It starts singing that, not that suicide is painless.
Not suicide is. Well, no, he's an egg. He doesn't care about that.
All right.
Hey, Crash. how far up
Egg.
It was
What was?
the dragon. How high?
It is 80 feet up.
Can Egg feel this magical beastie thing by any chance? Does he know? Like, can he sense where a giant, angry, primordial dragon is?
You have blind sight 30 feet, so no.
Nope. So Egg is just like, another goat.
I mean, clearly we just need to throw the egg at it and it'll absorb it in a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just hold it up to the egg for 1 minute.
They call it a pro gamer move. That is a pro gamer move. Yeah.
If it swallows the egg,
it eats it from the inside.
then we just need to survive for a minute.
1 minute.
Sure.
1 minute, you have to
Sure.
survive as it starts being pulled in from its stomach into this thing. I imagine that would be a horrible way to die.
Okay, we need to convince Harshnag to throw you into its mouth. Like, honest to God, that needs to be our story of this session.
I don't know if that would work.
All right. That brings us to anything else for Cocoon?
No, as I say, since Cocoon does not sense anything, Cocoon can't really do anything.
Okay. I mean, you've heard them talking about things coming in. You've heard roaring. Yeah.
In
You
that
just
case,
can't
Cocoon,
see within 30 feet.
In that case, Cocoon is gonna cast haste
Oh.
on Harshnag once again.
All right. Harshnag doesn't know where this is coming from, but he is happy about it. All right.
So
So you're concentrating on haste. Got it.
Yep. Turn 1 haste.
Dogmole A.
All right.
Remember,
this
you can even do a countdown timer on your thing. on your icon.
Right.
Wait,
yeah,
there
these
weren't
dog-
any legendary actions?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I just assumed that you would kind of know based on the size.
Well, I
and
was so
the
used
spellcasting.
to you saying bloop bloop.
Okay, fine. As the Black Dragon's initiative comes up, you hear bloop bloop bloop, indicating that it does in fact have some legendary actions to work with.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I didn't know though.
Joke's on us. It's actually just a really elaborate paper mache disguise.
In fact, because it's not in a good position to use any of its attacks or its legendary actions right now, I think it will go ahead and use detect. No, it'll wait. All right. So Dogmole B, what are you gonna do?
Dogmole moves slightly and is holding an attack action.
Okay. Marsh Wyvern 14, what are you up to? It sounds like a really bad Xbox Live handle. So.
Marsh.
Yeah, it does.
Marsh Wyvern 14.
Well, right. Well, the
Yeah,
other.
I got a new Xbox for Christmas.
Mom, are my pizza rolls ready?
All right.
I'll take the trash out tomorrow.
The trash goes out tonight.
Larionis, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
Where do these handsome mushrooms come from?
Well,
What?
Are they just there? Does anybody else
No.
see these? Oh, you know
Those
what? That
have
was to
been
mark the
there, I
green
think.
team. That was to mark the green team. That's
Oh.
right. Yeah.
those are the green teams. The handsome
I mean,
mushrooms.
I was like,
Mushroom.
Larionis, what kind of new ability do you have after death that you're just pooping out mushrooms? This is incredible. All right.
He's the new UA Spore Ranger.
Also, did you roll Elf Shadow into initiative?
You told me that we had a round where they were gonna come in.
Oh,
so
you're
that's
gone. Yeah,
summon
yeah,
it
yeah,
then,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I
Oh,
haven't
okay.
summoned it yet.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you
now-
gonna summon it?
Well, and that's the thing I'm trying to figure out because when I summon it, does it act on my turn? Does it roll into initiative?
It is a summon monster, so it has its own initiative and everything.
Okay. So the real question
I'll be right
is, within 120 feet of me, that thing is 80 feet up.
Summon it on top of the dragon.
That's exactly what I'm going to
All right.
do. I am going to summon my Elf Shadow on top of the. Did you already drag it onto the map, or am I able
Yeah.
to just do that?
It was right next to you.
But oh, hey, there it is.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not selectable for me though.
Oh, all right. Something
You
must
not
have
sound
happened.
so.
Yeah, dejected, etc., etc. Hold on. It says it's in your journal, and it's selectable and controlled by you.
Like except it's not.
Okay.
Hold on. If I
here,
drag one up.
I'll remove it and I'll add it again.
Oh no! You know what? It comes down to my very stupid. I was still on the measurement tool.
Oh.
We'll
Oh,
pretend
okay.
that didn't happen, guys.
Sure.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the
It's
only
okay. It's okay. You saw that Gyoza was having problems, and it's like that thing where people think they all have the same illness, even if they don't. I got you.
There we go.
Yeah, mass hysteria. There we go.
I have glaucoma.
Yeah.
Oh, I
My-
thought
Well, I don't think that's a mass hysteria symptom, but
Munchausen's syndrome.
Okay, so now that we know that that's the case.
All right, so click on him and
I'm
roll
gonna-
him into initiative. Okay, that's actually
Not
good.
too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually, because he'll actually get a chance to go. So
Yeah.
before the dragon does.
Okay, and I
And
assume I'm still
activating the magic item is an action, so you would have to
Is an
re-stealth if you wanted to keep stealth.
Oh heck yeah. Oh, that's bad.
Okay.
That's very bad.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
bad.
the
And
dragon.
it looks like you, right?
Yeah, the dragon turns and looks over at this new threat.
I'm just like, I'm gonna take my hand off the hilt of my sword,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna hold my hands up like, I'm not in this.
Oh.
Parlay?
Yeah, like I'm literally just like palms up, just kind of shaking my head like, nope.
Palms up, knees are sweaty. Mom spaghetti.
Ouch.
I mean, I don't know if you want me to roll like a
Why are your knees
deception. Like
sweaty?
I'm pretending like I surrendered.
All right. So,
And yeah, so that's my turn.
now that something has engaged with it, it will use a legendary action to tail whip it. So here we
Oh.
go.
Why
Whip
would you
it.
say it like that?
If it misses, does it hit its own head?
No.
Oh.
Whip it good.
Why would it hit its own head? You don't play with critical fumble cards in this game.
Whip it good.
I vote to bring him back.
Whip
Nah.
it.
So that's gonna be Lars's entire function in this fight. Is every turn I'm gonna summon an elf shadow that it subsequently like blows up with its tail. But I'm using one of its actions, guys.
Okay. Here comes the tail. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
It's like, get this little piece of shit out of here.
It might still be
Instantly dead,
alive,
right?
right?
No,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
It has 16 hit points. I mean, it is resistant. Oh, hold on. Wait,
Yeah.
24?
Uh,
Holy
te-
crap, it's alive.
technically, its attack is not magical. It's tail attack. So
It is alive.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Hey.
How do I edit its hit points as a character?
And it
without
is
messing with
also
its
as a spook. It is immune to prone, so the tail just passes through it, doing quite a bit of damage. How do you edit what? What's the question now?
like its hit points. How do I lower its hit points on its token without messing its character sheet up? This is my first time using one of these like in this way. I guess I can
I
do.
don't think. Let me double check. I don't think they're linked, but let me see. Yeah, they're not. So you can just mess with the hit points on the token. You won't affect the character sheet.
Ah, beauty. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Egan,
yeah.
your turn.
Well, I'll just.
Egan, it's all up to you.
Yep.
All up to you.
I'm
It's
gonna
all up to you. Egan.
drop my shield and my axe. No, I'm kidding.
I legit just spit my water out on my keyboard. Thanks, guys. That was that was a nice moment.
You've got this. You got this, Egan.
I mean, I'll just. Yeah. Fuck.
You're
You
not
took-
a bard.
You took on 40 orcs last week and took like 4 damage. What could these things possibly do to you?
Yeah.
It's like eating an elephant, just one bite at a time. We'll get.
I will rage.
Okay.
I rage.
I rage and I stand here screaming.
Oh,
"Let
good,
them
we
come to
won."
me first.
If you want to fight, you're gonna have to come down to me.
All right. You start raging, and then with your action, you said you're readying an action.
Yeah. If they get into melee range, I will hit them with the axe.
Okay. Okay. Gyoza, you're up. Oh wait, sorry. Before Gyoza goes, the dragon will use another legendary action. It will try to tail whip the elf shadow again.
No, it's right. Damn it, it's dead.
Okay.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yikes.
Well, hey, on the bright side, that's 2 legendary actions.
Yay.
This
Yeah.
round.
It's a very smart dragon seed because if it hadn't have done that, the shadow, if it lands a hit, drained strength.
Oh.
Yeah, true.
And then this
yeah.
derpy dragon is just like, guys, I can't fly anymore.
So
Oh.
Gyoza, what do you do?
Got a 15
I'm gonna move
strength modifier.
here, and I'm going
Would
to.
have mattered.
I can't do much.
If Saito were here, he just.
If I hold a spell, it gets rid of my dog mole, so I guess I'll take a dodge action.
Oh no, plus 15 to
All
hit,
right.
but an 8 strength.
Taking a
modifier.
dodge action. Dog
Yep.
Mole A, you're up.
It'll move to here and hold an attack.
Okay. Marcus, you're up.
Are we killing the big one or the little ones? I'm gonna yell out to everybody.
Are we
Focus the
killing
one that just got hurt.
Which one was that? I wasn't paying too much attention. Was it this one?
It's the one who looks like that baby picture you posted because it got smashed in the head with a harshnag
Okay. I look. Does it have that?
Yes, you see one that has a very big dent in its head. It looks just like Ias.
You use your action to investigate.
Yeah. If Ias was a wyvern, that would be her. Yep.
All right. Well,
I think they're all coming to us if you can serve. Oh, you don't have any spell slots. Never mind.
Crash. If
Yeah.
I choose to hold an action for a lightning bolt, for when
Yeah.
2 are within like line of fire.
It takes concentration because you're still technically
Yeah.
casting a spell, and you do have to commit to it after
Mhm.
the 6 seconds. So if you decide not to cast it, you'll lose the charges that you would have spent. So you have to announce the charges while you're holding it. But yeah, I would allow that.
Now, my next question is, would I
Mhm.
be able to channel divinity that too, or is that only on my turn?
What is the action
To
economy
max-
for a channel divinity? Does it use a bonus action,
You know, that's a good question.
or does it just
I don't.
happen?
I think it just happens.
Yeah,
let me look it
then
up though to be sure.
If it doesn't list an action, then it's a free action, and it doesn't take away anything from your action economy.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just happens. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna go ahead and use a level 3 lightning bolt on the one that was damaged, which I assume is this one. So
No. Ias the Wyvern is all the way to the south. She got a super low initiative.
oh, never mind then. I'm gonna hit the one right there though.
Okay.
The closest one.
All right.
So it's gonna be max damage. So 8 times 6. What's that? 40?
All right. So
Yeah, 48. 48 damage. 10 on the
48 damage. All right. Let's see what we got here. Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. DC 15.
Makes it.
Okay, 24 damage then, and Thunderbolt strike it, so it pushes it 10 feet away.
Okay.
Haha, used up 70 of that 80 next time.
Ah,
You just say
So
the-
as you use the wand and you cry out the command words of the
oh,
wand,
that's right. That's right.
so
Yeah,
you
look at
shout
me
you
as well.
shout in Draconic, witness me.
Oh, you witnessed me.
The dragon turns its attention to you and says, "Oh, you're the one she mentioned.
Ooh.
I shall witness you, small one."
Is it speaking in common?
Oh, it's
right
speaking
now?
in common. Oh, it's speaking in common.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Anything else?
All
Marcus?
right. I'm not gonna respond.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna respond.
That's the best way to deal with trolls. Is don't engage.
Yeah.
Egan's like, that's not a troll, that's a dragon.
Oh, geez. All right. So, flying up, 115, 160. All right. Denthead is entered the fray.
That's his name. He's like a kaiju. Denthead.
Top of the round.
Taser face.
Harshnag's turn.
Wait. That's your evil name?
Har-
Taserface?
Harshnag is going to move up
Fear of the enemies.
and stand here, and he's gonna throw a boulder, I guess. And he gets to throw 2 boulders now. So Karak, the tower kind of shifts uncomfortably as he pulls more stones loose from it. It's like you're on the top of a Jenga stack, and he's just like, he doesn't give a shit. So he grabs
As
the
he's
first
doing
thing.
that, I'm gonna shout, "Fastball special!"
All right, here we go.
I
Ooh,
think he meant throw Carrick at him.
yeah.
Yeah, like throw one and then hold. Can you hold the other attack?
Oh, gosh, damn. He already made the one attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could hold you. He could grapple you, and then on his next turn, he could throw you if you want. Like he could reach over and grab you if you want to hang out here. But then you are clumping up, and there is a dragon.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you want to do.
No. We'll just try it again on the next round.
All right. Sorry about that. He was overeager to chuck rocks.
It's fine.
All right.
At least he didn't follow their instructions and chuck the egg.
22 is
That's-
pretty good, right? That should definitely hit a dragon. The dragon will use its reaction to cast shield. All
Wearing
right.
it down.
All right,
Yeah. One
Is it
spell
all
slot.
eight?
Look, it's all his spell
yeah,
slots are
all
extended.
spell slots extended
You did
again.
You guys are doing great.
This is so 80 feet in the air.
It is still
Those
80 feet in the
dragons-
air. It hasn't had its turn yet. Sergeant Karak Boragash, you are up.
How high above me is the dragon?
The tower we established, I believe, was 30 feet high, so it's
Okay.
50 feet above you.
All right.
We should have just gone down the road.
You are
You're
avenging.
like on
You are
the
avenging the
ball.
hell out of those 6 people. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
At least one of them was a child, right?
Oh, it is
Yep.
worth mentioning. I have this cheat sheet now. Oh, it didn't actually get filled out. God damn it. My wife said that she made me cheat sheets for all your guys' like passive investigate and armor class and perceptions, and I have it hanging
It
on
just
this
has
clip.
the names.
And like yours is all filled in with your names and stuff, but not actually any of your stats. So, so
Gross.
from the top of the tower, Sergeant Carrick, you see off in the distance, slowly moving towards you, a cloud. The cloud is probably about 100 feet across. It seems very solid for a cloud.
Is that city?
And it is heading towards your location.
100 feet would be a very small city.
Yeah.
But
So, but you do see it is
Vertical
approaching.
city.
It will arrive. I don't know.
Very small
It's hard to
city.
tell with the speed that it's going, but you do see that as you're up on the tower, looking around, gauging the height of the dragon, checking your options. It is coming from the north, so the top of the map.
All right, I'm just gonna keep shooting at the wyvern.
Okay.
Denthead.
Let's
You
see.
shooting at
That's
Denthead?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at Denthead. That's the one that we've done like 50 points worth of damage, right?
Yeah.
Taser.
Taser face.
I'm gonna
metaphorical.
shoot Denthead.
Tell him the taser face said
Wait,
it.
except Taser face would obviously be
Ca-
a blue dragon.
Carrick, if she was still alive, Ias would give you a bro nod of approval for that badass 24. That is definitely a hit.
Okay. And
It's like, thanks, good to know.
let's see.
And you did bloody it.
All right, and I'm going to rage and then shoot Denthead again.
All right.
No,
Oh, you shoot the hell out of Denthead. All right.
Why are they only targeting me? There's like so many of us.
All right. Denthead takes the hit.
Is it? You changed the name.
Sometimes you're baptized on the battlefield. So okay.
See, I told you I was dangerous.
Anything else from Carrick Borgash?
No, I'm raging right now, and we'll just see what else happens.
All right.
I'm just gonna take one of these stupid moles and go.
does rage add damage to?
Not to range
Range,
attacks.
Melee,
No,
melee.
unfortunately not.
Melee strength attacks is what it adds to.
Denthead. Look at you.
All right, that means it is the wyverns' turns. So here they go. I say the
Yeah.
wyverns' turns because there's just so damn many of them. Jesus.
going all at once.
All right.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's pretty crazy. They go in all at once.
Oh, I mean, it rolled.
No, I'm just
Yeah. It doesn't work out too
Observation.
well. I want to kill this tiny Sergeant Carrick. He looks so adorable on the battlefield.
with 5 wyverns.
I think the wyvern they're not very smart. So it's gonna fly and attack this mole. Because
Yeah.
you know, they're not very smart. So it is going to
So
fly
if-
down. Hold on. It's gonna lead with a stinger attack, which does have a reach of 10.
Okay.
So here we go. It's not that stupid. It's still an apex predator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go.
Denthead isn't, though.
20.
That hits.
All right. So 10 poison, 10 acid on a failed save, or half as much on a successful, and 11 points of piercing.
Nice.
All right. So only 21 points of damage total, unless the dog mole has some kind of poison resistance. It might actually.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I think I'm thinking of the greater dog mole, which is actually a thing. Which is
The
actually,
The greater dog.
yeah,
mole.
it's like the dire wolf of dog moles.
And then there's King Dog Mole.
All right, and then it is going to lash forward with its long serpentine neck. So here we go. This is a bite attack, 10-foot reach. But it misses.
it didn't realize this is the quick belly of dog moles.
All right, and I think it will. Let's see. It has any movement left? Wait, did I really move 90? I'm a cheater. It wouldn't have actually been able to attack you if I moved 90 feet. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Yeah, never mind.
Good job,
Um,
Dogmole.
That
yeah.
one's name is
Dogwell,
Cheater
you didn't take any damage. Yeah, so this one's name is Cheater. Hold on. We'll have the whole Pound Puppies gang
Eventually
will be
they'll all
named.
be named.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Cheater is going to essentially fly closer, and then I think impatiently it will just land near Dogmole, but within to maintain its own range. So that's what it's going to do. All right.
Cheater Beak.
Because it is a little bit of a cheater. All right. Let's see. There's like a giant woman named like Cruella de Vil. She wants to catch all these adorable wyverns and make them into a coat. It's like a whole separate campaign that's happening. It's amazing.
If any of the wyverns do reach it, we can just use those rolls.
Okay, fair enough. This one will reach it. And this one, seeing that the other one is threatening its goods, it is not going to be as smart. So it will just engage. So you can make your reaction attack against it.
All right, Dogmole is rebloodied.
His name is
Okay.
Guap.
Here's its claw attack.
No, it's from 101 Dalmatians.
That is a
Probably
hit.
gets put on the TV.
Alrighty. Takes 11 points of damage. I'm sure the dragon is watching these wyverns like, really? The dog moles? That's what you're going to attack? All the training we did? It's like going to the dog show and the dog just like starts running around in circles. You're like, yeah, that's cool. We just spent the last year training for this. That's fine.
Denthead's the only one not running in circles.
All right.
Because he can't remember how to.
So, yeah, I think same deal. This one's gonna fly up to Dogmole. God damn it! And it will. Same deal. It's gonna do a stinger. It's gonna do a bite.
Oh,
Yes.
that's its name. God damn it.
That's a pretty solid ass attack though. Yeah. Okay. It's dead. It's completely dead. Got it. All right, and then it does have some speed left. So.
Oh, let's see. That's like 38, 47. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. In that case, it will use the rest of its speed to move up, and the bite will be for Marcus then. Now, you know what? It went bananas on you. It doesn't have any stuff left. It'll just move the rest of its speed to be right up on Marcus. There we go.
Okay.
Which is bad for it because it's right next to Harshnag.
Speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
All
aren't
right.
too bright.
All right, so that
Even
brings us
Denthead
to
knows better.
19. Where are you at? Okay.
I think he's
let's
down
see.
near the bottom.
Egan, this one's going
Yeah.
to swoop up to you. It is going to use Tail Stinger and Bite to maintain some reach. Here we go. Stinger. Bite. I don't think either of those hit.
They do. Bite is, yes. My armor class is 20.
Okay, so the Bite does hit. It is not magical, though, so you only take 6 points of damage.
All right.
Now, would it have to be within like 5 feet, or does it have reach with its bite?
It has 10-foot reach with its Bite.
Okay, so I cannot react.
Correct.
It's got a long.
Yeah, they see you ready to hit them, and they're like, "Why would I let you hit me? I could just bite you from a distance." All right, that brings us to last legendary action. He's going to use a perception check for free. 33. Okay, so he's pretty aware of where everybody is on the battlefield. Particularly the guy that summoned nastiness at him. So, I think.
Whoa. There's nothing that there's nothing that says that was me.
True.
I mean, it
It's
kind of
looked
looked
like
like
you.
you.
It was on his back. How does he know what it looks like?
So with a 36 perception, I'm going to say that he got a good sense of who's on the battlefield. He looks down at you and he says, "Aren't you the one called Larionis who recently came into possession of a moon blade?
Ooh.
That will be an excellent addition to my collection."
How does this guy know who everyone is?
Yeah, that is weird, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. All right. I think he will land on you. Kadoosh.
Oh.
He's going the distance.
He's going for speed.
As he lands on you, he is going to multi-attack and use his frightful presence. So
Goodbye.
It was
everybody,
nice knowing you,
everybody
Lario.
within 120 feet of this dragon, I need you to make wisdom saving throws or become frightened with dragon fear. I think that's literally everybody. Yeah, 120 feet.
I-
Yeah.
Something like
I-
Quick question:
as an-
how does Demon Inspiration work? But I still have it from like our. First
You could just say you're using it before you make the roll, and then you'll have advantage on the roll that you're making. But you have to announce it
Alright.
before you make the roll.
All right, I haven't made the roll yet, so I'm going to use my DM Inspiration advantage on this roll.
All right.
I'll use
Fairly
the
certain
inspiration
I
as well.
pass.
I think,
Holy shit, Karak, you passed.
I think as an egg, I am the most powerful character right now. I'm
Uh-huh.
immune to fear.
There you go.
Truly.
All right, so I am not wanting to die, so I'm using my hidden leaf token.
Okay.
Unless dragon fear means I don't have reactions or something.
No, you
I
have
don't know.
reactions.
Okay, so I am actually going to leave a little log instead of a minor illusion.
Mm-hmm. And you can misty step to a location you can see, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna
All right.
go there, and Roll20 is being very laggy. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna poof, because a dragon landed on me.
Yeah, I could. That's a good use of it. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that's absolutely okay. That's
All right. So
That's
as he comes down and lands on you, most of this is just destroyed by his bulk as he lands. Just and in the explosion of stone and wood, you turn into a log and disappear. Against most opponents, this is bamboozled. Everything from pumpkin spiders to winter wolves. But this creature has a passive perception of 26 and
Mhm,
blind
mhm.
sight out to 60 feet.
Oh yeah, I know he knows
Yeah.
where I am. It's,
So he continues. Oh, by the way, I have to roll for Harshnag. That's embarrassing because he does not have a very good wisdom saving throw. He's scared.
Oh,
Oh.
of course, our legendary hero, our legendary giant, afraid of a dragon.
All right, it just smashes its way with the rest of its movement. It is going to, it flew down to you, and then it will do like a flying leap up, and then land next to you.
what the f? How much movement has he got?
He's got 80 feet of flight speed. As long as he's flying, he can move 80 feet.
Yeah, but didn't he do 80 to get down to me? He was 80 up.
Oh, you're
He
right.
was 80 up.
He was 80
yeah.
up. You're right. All right. If that is the case,
Now he's just gonna breathe on me like a dick.
This
Isn't
now the dragon's like, this little punk.
he? Yeah, I just made the dragon pissed off. Nothing could go wrong here, boys.
actually, if I'm sticking to raw, he can't activate frightful presence and breath weapon in the same turn. So, since he already committed to frightful presence, he will have to make some attacks here. So he is going to pick up the wall, and he is going to throw it at you.
Oh no, I don't have any reactions at 4.
Okay. He is not proficient in the wall, so this will just be a strength check.
Wall.
You would think
not
of all
proficient in wall.
Oh dear God, that hit.
All right. I will have to adjudicate the damage a building would do when it is thrown at you. So we'll just go with like wall damage. Yeah.
I don't suppose. that
Well, if
this
we're
offered
talking
me any
about
cover.
improvised weapons, that's a D4.
yeah. Let's see. I await
Did
the
say raw.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the ultimate raw of I have to make it make sense for what's going on. So let's see.
True. Yeah.
2d4.
If you have a wall dropped on you, well, not dropped on you,
One-
sorry, thrown on you. So he picks up the whole fucking like wall and throws it on you. I'm gonna say we'll go with
A d4 per square foot.
And erupting
A wall?
earth is 3d12.
3d12.
That's sort of-
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. 3d12. All right.
Oh, why did you?
That sounds like a dexterity saving throw kind of instance.
That was what
to
his
me.
armor class was for. All right, here we go. You take 34 points of damage as he throws
Oh
a
my
wall
God.
onto you.
What? We're not gonna Buster Keaton this with an option of like he throws the wall, but like it falls perfectly. A window just plops over top of him. He's untouched.
No, because this is anime world. So what happens is Larionos pulls out his moonblade and slices the wall in half.
Oh,
That, it looks like it's kind of sliced on top of him.
We
He
never
sliced
said it
into
actually
100
works.
pieces.
all right. So that's that. Cool.
That was a good round,
And
dragon.
this guy's again.
Okay. And bloop bloop bloop. He refills his legendary action points.
Because it's
I
his
can't
turn
see
now.
Lars
Yeah.
anymore.
All right,
That was his-
Cocoon, you're up.
Cocoon is up. Cocoon can't see stupid dragon still.
Which is why you're not frightened.
You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't even know. I sense the wyvern, so
Oh, yeah.
it's not Denthead, unfortunately. But it is a
Harshnag murmurs to you, hush, little egg. No need to be afraid. It's not scary.
the egg in response explodes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
No, it's magic missile.
Oh, okay.
Isn't Harshnag actually afraid right now?
He is very much
Yeah.
afraid, yeah. I think
That's why
I
he
think
told the-
everyone
he told
except
the egg.
Sergeant Karak is afraid.
and the cocoon.
And the
And-
Cocoon.
Is this simply
Yoza-
just the frightened condition of the
Yoza
dragon?
used DM inspiration, got a 23.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Okay.
Then
Was
Yoza's
it
not
DC
afraid.
15 or?
I was DC
I'm-
19.
Oh, then I'm afraid. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
Sorry, I didn't hear that you used the DM inspiration, Goza. All right.
Gotcha.
I'm
And
gonna.
that's just frightened condition.
It is frightened, as per a dragon fear. So, you are frightened, but you do get to repeat your saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And to refresh what frightened does, essentially you have disadvantage on attack rolls. Here you go. Here's the whole thing, if it ever loads up. Okay. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. A creature cannot move willingly closer to the source of its fear. So it's not the worst SAS effect in 5th edition.
Nah.
Yeah.
But
That would
I'm-
probably be
I'm gonna-
paralyzed.
Where'd you post it up? In chat or?
Oh, I just read it to you, but I can post
Oh.
it if you want.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna change from magic missile to eldritch blast
Okay.
at the wyvern that is attacking
Marcus? Egan?
Marcus.
All right.
Egan?
Oh, you want me to attack Egan? I get it.
All right. Go for it. Let's see those attacks.
That actually would help because otherwise he's about to lose rage. I
Okay.
think.
2 damage. The Salem special. All right.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Well, at least the cocoon's consistent. To its lineage.
So, yeah. Good to go.
Strong move. Strong turn.
Strong move.
All right.
Cocoon starts vibrating.
That brings us to Dogmole B. Bertram the
Dogmole B,
Dogmole.
show us what you got.
Yeah.
Show us your moves.
Yeah, this dog mole will attack
Dogmole punch.
this one.
Okay. Uh, 21 hits. A 12 does not. It takes 4 points of damage.
All right. Are they both on the ground?
Are they both on the ground? Yes, they have both landed.
All right. The dog mole will just stay where it's at.
Okay. 14.
Denthead.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. We're going to use... at the end of Dogmole's turn, 2 legendary action points to use wing attack. Lars is not within 15 feet. No one's within 15 feet, so you don't need to worry about that. It is going to move half of its flight speed
Oh shit.
to be on top of its primary target. All right.
Lars, what did you do to this dragon?
This dragon has a really, really, you know,
Moonblades are
big
very
shot.
Moonblades are very valuable.
Has a really big soft spot for this elf right now.
All right, so that brings us to Marsh Wyvern 14, who just got his new Xbox, as we've established.
Is this one Denthead? Nope. This
No.
is not.
This is the inferior.
That one's this one's name.
Yeah, the inferior.
We got
one.
Cheater, we got Denthead, we got Marsh Wyvern 14.
All right, so this one is going to fly on up, and let's see. Yeah, the whole pack is kind of dealing with this dog mole here, but you know what? It's fun to hunt with a pack, so it will attack the dog mole as well. Here we go.
I definitely, if it kills it, it needs to get its name.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay. All right. At that point, all of the wyverns turn their attention to Egan. All right.
Mine?
As don't they kind of have that look in their eyes? I thought I saw.
Do.
God, they have such a vacant look in their face.
Mine?
As that one's turn ends, Larionis somehow not knocked prone by a fucking wall, because there's not enough rules.
He's like Spider-Manning this wall right now.
Yeah, it is bringing down a tail attack on you. Here we go.
Oh,
You do have a wall to defend you, just so you.
Does a 20?
yeah, he has total cover, right?
I'm just trying to think here. It's going there. No, I don't have a reaction yet. I'm down.
All right. It smashes him to bits. Item interaction. It takes his sword with dainty little claws.
I thought that was only on its turn.
Oh, you're right. It has to wait for its turn. It begins to reach for his sword. And those of you who know how much it means to him, your heart stops in your chest. Gyoza, this is your chance. You could run up and punch that dragon in the face and save Larionis' family heirloom that he spent the whole campaign trying to get.
Yeah. For real.
You've got this. All right. Larionis, saving throw against death.
20.
Natural 20.
That's
You wake up and punch
20.
him yourself.
Okay.
Alright.
One
Nope,
success.
All right, what's a success?
Yeah, that's good. Good.
Egan, you're up.
All
It's a very Jurassic Park feel right here. You're surrounded by your pack of raptors. You've been working with them since they were babies.
You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah.
Denthead is over there doing Denthead things.
Who's a girl?
Yeah, dude.
You're my boy, Blue. All right. I will step
Blue's-
forward and attack.
This is Jurassic World.
Let's
Not,
Not what?
Yeah, I was waiting.
crap, it's on a blank.
Oh wait, oh that's right. I was gonna tell Egan. I was gonna shoot them. Egan, I'm gonna
Old
shoot
school,
them.
that's what it is. Old school.
Well, he hasn't rolled yet. He could still.
Yeah, Egan. He has
He could
time.
still-
I mean, Marcus.
Unless you want to take the damage and keep your rage.
Egan will hear that and step back.
Oh.
No.
No,
I
so,
kind of didn't say you didn't step forward at all.
but Blue actually attacked me last round, so we're fine.
Oh,
For
Okay.
this round.
Okay.
So as you start to rush forward, Marcus is like, "No!" Waving his wand around, and you take that to mean, yeah, okay.
Yep. And then so I will. Okay, and I'll just take a dodge action then.
Okay.
So
That brings us to Gyoza.
Marcus does like to wave his
Oh
wand.
man.
yes.
Don't worry, it's just been in his family for over 1,000 years. Don't worry.
No. No, I'm not.
Damn!
Giant snake.
yeah, somebody's got to revive him.
Or heal him. Just heal him, really.
I don't have healing word.
I do.
What? All right.
I'm gonna.
What? Did you not take it just to hurt me?
This dude, he doesn't have any nature skills. He doesn't have any healing skills except a stupid fox.
So I have a question actually.
I love Gyoza.
Did we say that I did step forward, or did I? Did
No.
not step forward?
We I think there's enough. You're ice skating uphill as it is. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I was saying I couldn't step back because of
Yeah,
fear,
yeah.
So okay. All right.
Gyoza's gonna go over here, and he's going to hold a command spell.
Oh, you can.
I'm gonna concentrate on a command spell.
Okay. So you're
And I'm
readying
going
a
to-
command. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me what it is until you utter it. It's one word command.
Okay.
I do ask because this is a family-friendly game, like all my games. Crash Gym Tabletop are of course family-friendly. Just don't, yeah, just go along with it. Please don't use command word masturbate. That's all I ask. So, okay,
You realize
like
by asking that you've just
just keep it clean, okay? Just keep it clean. All right. Had
Clearly
a
we know, because
had a
when
bard
you-
Sunday night command someone to strip. I mean, good God. So.
Yeah, let's be honest. You got a command word masturbate, and everything gets messy.
So, oh yeah. I mean, I don't know how much you could do in 6 seconds, though. I'll be honest. All right.
I do.
So, Gyoza, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna ready the spell. So you're not dodging anymore, then?
Oh yeah, correct.
Okay. That brings us to Dead Dog Mole has returned to the Feywild. Marcus.
Oh yeah, they both.
Question: with the wisdom saving throws, is that the end of our turn, or just when we start our turn? Or
At
what?
the end of your turn.
Gotcha.
Hey,
All
Crash,
right.
got a question.
Sure.
Would the wyverns have been affected by the fear from the dragon?
They are acclimated to its presence. Each creature of
Okay.
the dragon's choice.
So they're
Good question, though.
Yeah, they're like mice that have been living with a snake this whole time. since they don't
Absolutely.
know it's
Good.
gonna
Yeah.
eat 'em.
Good comparison.
You already know.
Here it is.
The
All
fear,
right.
the fear icon's so embarrassing now.
And there it is.
All right, so you're casting.
Oh, that's good.
You're casting a Reggie lightning bolt, and
Reggie,
you're hitting
yep, I got it. Yep.
5 wyverns with it.
Count them. 5.
All right,
That's
here
right.
we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, that's with a plus
Wow.
0.
Wow.
All right. So most of them made it.
All of them. Thunderbolt strike. 10 feet away from me. Get away from
Okay,
me.
fair enough. How often does this Thunderbolt strike? Forever now? You can
As
Thunderbolt
many
strike?
times as I hit them with lightning or only lightning damage.
No wonder everybody plays a Tempest Cleric. They're badass. All right.
We'll play a nature cleric one day.
Actually, there's very few clerics that aren't badass. All right, good stuff. I
like
will.
that love cleric.
No. It's Unity. It's Unity Cleric. Please get
Yeah,
it
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I see one word when I read that. So
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Unit cleric.
Friendship Cleric. There you go.
Yeah.
Forced friendship cleric.
So you just move all these guys 10 feet.
Yep.
All right.
Are any of them
Step
bloody?
back. I don't know you
Are
like
any
that.
of them
Oh,
bloodied? No.
All
but
right,
you did
I'm
push one
going
closer than
to
you did.
All right.
release command
Okay.
on this one. I'm going
Weird.
to try and tell it to flee.
Weird flex. All right. Hold on.
It did just get hit by lightning.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know, but I have to check something with command. I think they have to understand your language.
I'm saying it in Draconic.
Oh. Okay. You gotta
Hey.
specify this stuff, man. Yeah. Unfortunately, despite being dragons, wyverns are too stupid to have any language. So as you shout at it, it just kind of like cocks its head to the side.
They know the language of grunts.
Well. All right.
I thought you were saving it for
It's
the
a good
dragon.
effort.
I was like, oh damn, that's
Well, I
clutch.
figured the dragon has legendary resistances.
Yeah.
True.
But
Yeah.
you got to burn through him eventually. I mean,
Yeah.
you've almost got him. I think he's taken 0 damage so far. So, all right. That brings us to Denthead. All
Has
right.
anyone making their wisdom saving throws for?
Yeah, Marcus, you want to make your wisdom saving throw to see
I'll
if you
do
get over
that.
the fear?
Yeah, I think Egan can make his too.
Yep. you can
I
make
did.
his save.
I did. I rolled a 10.
All
Okay.
right, Marcus,
18,
one
unfortunately.
shy, so you're still too scared. Too scared.
Yeah.
All right, this wyvern Denthead, she is going to approach cautiously because she has a bad dent in her head. She's going to try to sting you, and then she's going to try
Hopefully.
and bite you.
Do not hit.
All right.
Her motor skills aren't that great because of the dent in her head.
Top of the round, you see flying forms coming out of the big cloud, which now that it's closer, you see does in fact have a tower on it. The tower, yeah, I actually have flavor text for this tower. Let's see. You see an enormous tower floating on a billowy cloud high above you. The tower must be hundreds of feet tall, and its spire looks strangely like a pointy blue wizard's hat. As the tower drifts closer, you see adorable pink clouds begin sporing off of the cloud mass and floating towards you.
Hmm.
That sounds whimsical, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're
right.
all here to kill us.
I mean, maybe.
Wait, that was a joke.
All right. So you guys need to decide real quick. We'll let True Democracy decide here.
That was a good campaign.
Two different types of clouds. You can have cloudies, or you can have clouds.
Cloudies.
Cloudies. Are we all
I like
on board for cloudies?
You said
Cloud.
pink. I say actually, I'm gonna roll for it.
What, a death save?
Nope. Clouds.
What do
All right.
cloudies look like again? I missed those.
Oh, cloudies
Oh man.
or clouds.
That's a tough decision, but I think cloudies strike more fear into the everything pretty much.
Okay. All right.
How can something so innocent looking not be?
It is definitely a Stay Puft Marshmallow situation for sure.
Egan,
All right.
what was your vote?
Clouds.
Cloud.
Clouds it is.
So wait,
What?
we're doing regular clouds then?
Yeah.
I said it's 4
all
for
right.
clouds. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could stand looking at that for too long.
Well, we won't have to look at it for too long.
Okay, yeah, because we're
Don't
gonna
know
die.
that. Yeah, true.
All right.
I mean, especially Lars.
I tried to provide you guys with some
Oh.
fanciful stuff, but that's cool. All right, let's see what
Hey,
need.
Lars.
I
Lars,
rolled for it.
Nobody
The
has
dice
any
decided.
revivify spell slots, just so you know.
Oh, great. Just for the
Yeah.
record, Carrick and I are the only two that don't have disadvantage on that dragon.
Gyoza's not feared.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Lightning bolts
that-
don't
and-
require advantage or disadvantage,
Yeah, they require a saving throw.
which it can succeed automatically on.
Yep.
Only for a bit.
Only 3 times every turn, or 3 times maybe a day. I don't know.
It's a
I
day.
forget. Oh, okay. There you
Oh,
go.
All
wait,
right,
hold on.
I think
We
I
don't
rolled
know.
all the clouds into initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so glad I picked clouds.
That's a lot.
Four-
Yeah.
Yeah, I
four
mean,
of Cloudies would have been terrifying.
The pink ones healed you. These ones use call lightning. So I mean, it's
The-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's much more
Oh,
baller.
All right.
Let's have one Cloudy.
Yeah,
Crash.
little floating.
Can you have one cloudy?
Just like one Cloudy. Just like rate. It can go into Lars's mouth and just reside in his belly.
Okay, sure. There'll be one cloudy. There you go.
Hey, no king shaming here.
I another message.
If that's what Lars is into, then we must accept Lars as who Lars is.
Totally.
And
I don't know why it keeps
It's
making
what it
Harshnag
is.
first. There we go. All right, so I've added all the clouds, including Cloudy, into the initiative.
All right, that looks good. I like it.
All right,
Cloudy the
Karak,
sentient cloud.
you're up first.
what I would like to do, if I may,
Yeah.
is I would like to take a running jump off the tower, leap on top of the dragon, and start
Sure.
wailing on it.
No problem.
Smash. Just have it-
The dragon is so big that you do not take any fall damage because he
Okay.
is as tall as the tower. So you just leap
Okay.
from one tower-sized object to another tower-sized object,
All right.
and you don't need to check because it's only like an 8-foot jump, and you're very strong. So
All right. All right. Now, would I need to drop my longbow, or could I throw that over his shoulder and get out the halberd, or what do I got to do for action?
I think you would have to use a special vilify endorse token and throw down your bow.
All right. In that case, I will throw down my bow on top of the tower, and then
All right.
whip out the old halberd and start wailing on the dragon.
Somewhere a cheapskate ranger. His heart fills with pride. All right.
Absolutely.
Triggered for life. Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
This is intense. All right. Doesn't even a 20 does not hit.
Oh,
Fuck.
I would even give you advantage for this because it was so badass. A 21 doesn't hit.
Fuck.
Karak, make it use its legendary resistances.
What?
All right.
Ooh, a 25, that should hit.
Yeah, 25 does hit.
There we go.
All right.
All right. It actually takes the hit. It does not use a shield spell.
All right. And then butt end. Nope. Fuck it. Let's action surge.
Dodge.
You're my hero.
Okay.
Betcha.
20 again.
Okay.
Come on.
I mean, it's a super high armor class. Don't feel bad about this. 18. Nope. All right. You helicopter across the gap between the tower and the dragon. You land and just start shredding. Omni slash. Just over and over and over again. One hit gets through its thick black plating that is its scales. The creature turns its long, sinuous neck so that it is looking you right in your face with its face.
And I say to it, today is a good day to die.
You should never say things like that.
All right. Harshnag, with disadvantage, is going to throw 2 more pieces of tower at this thing because he's so scared of it. Here we go. 1. Oh, with disadvantage. It's disadvantage, though.
Oh!
2.
Can I give him my DM?
It's over now. But he did hit on the second one, 26. 18 points of damage.
That attack roll is 35.
Damn, that would have been hype.
Yeah. Oh, wait, 70 points of damage on a. Oh my god, it would have been
Yeah.
ridiculous. And now Harshnag will try and break free. He needs a nat 20 for this.
Oh,
Boy.
God.
It's really, it's
That's
really embarrassing.
Never happening.
Yeah, no, too scary. Too
Really
scary.
close.
Too scary.
All right, Cheater's turn. Cheater is sees that the boss is having fun, so it's gonna have fun too. It's gonna fly up and from a distance, it is going to stab and bite at Egan. There we go. These are at disadvantage. Boop, boop. Oh shit, that's disadvantage. I think they both hit. Yeah.
The first one does. right?
Okay. What's your armor class? Oh yeah,
20.
you're right. Yeah. Oh yeah, if the first one hits, go ahead and give me a constitution. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
You take 40 points of damage, unless you have some resistances to.
Wait, did you say advantage or disadvantage?
They
What
were
is the
attacking at disadvantage. So the first one's a 25. So okay, barbarian. So the 13 gets rounded down to 6. So you take 6 points of piercing, and then unless you have resistance to poison and acid, you take 27 more damage. So a total of 33 damage.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Not too bad. Not too
All
bad.
right. And then
Still going.
Yeah.
Still going strong.
And then Jurassic Park style, it'll kind of continue to circle around you. All right. Why it didn't get into position for a flank in the first place, who knows? Just,
What was that?
it was like a dinosaur sound, right? Yeah.
Is
That was my
that
best-
what that was?
that was my best attempt.
It sounded like a cat.
All right,
My dog was yawning.
let's do it all over again, Egan. Here we go. Stinger. Bite. Bite. Nope, neither of them hits. All right. And I guess it will kind of move to. It'll just stay right there. It's fine. All right, that brings us to this one that's all up in your grills already. It'll move here. Actually, it's already getting a flank from there, so it'll just stay right there. Here we go. Tries to claw you by hopping up and raising those hind legs. That's a big miss. And here we go, Stinger. Also a big miss. All right.
Egan starts crying because he doesn't understand what's happening.
Okay, that brings us to Cloudy the Cloud. Oh my gosh. So Cloudy the Cloud, is all the way up here. Cloudy the Cloud is going to fly over. And he's going to say, "Hey y'all, we're here to rescue you. So if you're ready, just hop on. We'll get you out of here."
Oh goodness.
I can't move towards them.
Insight check.
All right, give me an insight check.
Could you move a little closer, Frankie?
I mean, it seems sincere, but it's no less creepy for its efforts.
Seems legit.
We can't.
You're the
City-
Sword Saints of Phandalin, right?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
He's a big cloud.
You can go ahead and just hop on my body, and I'll fly you on up.
Can
about-
you get-
Tell the cloud to get my sword.
I have a flyby attack. I could just swoop in and grab one, y'all.
that?
Why does he sound like the old man? He sounds like the old man from Family Guy.
I don't know what you're talking. First of all, I don't know what you're talking about.
Cowley.
Now, y'all.
He totally sounds like Cowley, not.
Yeah, it's more of a tally.
All right, are you Gyoza? Do you shout at him to grab? Are you telling him to grab somebody? What are you telling this cloud?
Grab the elf.
Uh,
Grab the elf.
Gyoza saying, can you get us? We can't reach you. There's too many dragons in the way.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Okay.
The elf.
Oh,
This one. Right.
this little guy fell down. And he
Yeah,
goes,
that'd be great.
"Yeah, come with me back to heaven." All right. The dragon lets out roars of fury. No! It beats its fist against the ground, lamenting the loss of the Moonblade. It turns to you, Karak, and says, "You did this." All right.
Rules is rules.
Blue is up. Let's see. Where did Blue go? Is Blue not blue anymore? Oh, okay.
No, blue's still blue.
All right. Blue is going to run up and eagerly attack its master. It will actually do a little hop fly maneuver. Yeah, that's what it's going to do. It is going to fly it'll fly out of your reach and land up on the tower. That sounds kind of hype. So we can watch the boss do her thing. That would take it by Harshnag, though. That's unfortunate. All right, I'll stick to it. Whatever, they're stupid. Here we go. This is for you, Egan. A stinger and a bite. All right,
all good.
neither hits. As it passes by Harshnag, he is going to lash out with his reaction. 26 points of damage. All right. Blue. And that brings us to 5 foot, Cloud. Let's see. This Cloud is surveying the battlefield for a rescue mission. There's a tiny Sergeant Carrig Borigash that's eyeballing pretty hard. So, let's see. And then, all right. Egan, this Cloud flies up to you. Do you want to be picked up by this Cloud? Or do you refuse with the blessing of the clouds?
Get on the cloud or you'll die.
Yeah, I mean,
He's got it.
Yeah.
He got it to hit once by like 8, 10 attacks. He's invincible.
yeah, he'll jump on.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. How much movement does it have left? Come on, Cloud. How much movement do you have left? Oh, okay. 75. So it could go to there. All right. You hear the bloop 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 of legendary actions. The dragon turns to face Sergeant Karak and is going to kind of assess the battlefield. Okay. Yeah.
He pushes his glasses further up on his nose.
Yeah. Okay. He hasn't done this yet, so he will do this. Let's see. It's breath weapon time. Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, here we go. Breath weapon, 1,000 feet long, 40 feet wide.
Oh, that's it?
No, yeah, it's fine. Is that? I think that's 90 feet.
Where's it aiming this at?
It is trying to aim it at the cocoon. Well, it doesn't know about the cocoon really, but Harshnag, Borgash, yeah, there we go. All right, that works. So he will back up just a tad, just a smidge, and then he will just kind of blast through it. Those of you
backs up, does that provoke a reaction attack?
I mean, look at the mini. He's still within melee reach of you, yeah? I mean,
Yeah.
so no? Question mark? All right, let's see. There we go. All right, so everybody that's in that noise, you need to make some dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
What is that?
That is acid. It is a stream of acid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will I'm gonna shield master, hopefully. Oh, yeah, no, guess not.
Okay, you definitely did not
You
shield
said-
master that.
You said a dexterity saving throw. Yes.
Yes.
Ah. Amazing.
Oh, that's pretty good.
as,
Wow.
as an egg.
You shift around.
You quickly roll under a
We
goat.
got more agility than Mr. Teeth.
All right. Unfortunately,
It was a 19.
oh no, it was a 22.
Oh, DC 22.
All right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's a Russian meme for this.
Yeah. Here we go.
Bleh.
Blap. Oh my god. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I am
Uh-huh.
instantly taken out.
All right.
Uh-huh. Oh, and we gotta. Oh, okay. So we did that. Dexterity.
As
Yeah,
is
that's-
this this wyvern back here. Dent head is melted. Goodbye, Dent head.
No, not Denhead.
All right. This one is above the breath weapon. It's only 10 feet wide. It's up on the tower.
I need to apologize, guys. This is 100% my fault.
Why
my
is this your
original
fault?
plan-
Yeah,
Because my
why-
original
how is this your
plan in the
fault?
recap was to write that a wormling black dragon came ass.
Oh.
Wait, so
Oh.
you
Because I
actually
didn't.
wrote in a dragon appears?
I I was going to, and I was going to make it a wormling, and I opted not to. And by not establishing that it was a wormling in the area, I opened the door.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because like I had a wormling ready. See?
Yeah, see, right, like that
Yeah.
could have been what we're facing. Yeah, we could have had a pet, guys.
It's okay.
Sorry.
You guys are doing fine. All right.
So the egg is
Yeah, you melted up there, huh? All right. You are inside the bag, right? That he's
wasn't a
carrying.
magic bag.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And he got hit head on with it, so he's bloodied as well.
Yeah, he also loses haste.
Yeah, and so he's gonna lose his next round, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly what's gonna happen.
All right, fair enough. And that will be its turn. All right, Cloud is going to zoom in, grab Sergeant Karek Borgash, and fly away with it.
Any chance he could pick up my longbow on the way out?
It's a longbow.
Is it magical? Was it with your
No.
Was it with your family for 1,000 years?
No, but it was-
Oh.
Can it summon ghosts?
Oh wow.
All right.
No, it was your mom.
Oh
You
man.
take 4 points of psychic damage.
All right. Inside the goat sack, there is a horrible squelching and cracking sound. And that is your turn, Cocoon. All right. Marsh Wyvern. Okay, Marsh Wyvern's super sad because they stole Egan. It is going to fly after you. Here we go. This is for you, Egan. Oh my god. 24 for 19. And Stinger. Double whiffs. You know, these wyverns with critical fumbles would have killed themselves by now. Like, yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
These some clumsy shits. All right, Larionis, saving throw against death as you are being carried away to be eaten by cloud giants.
I imagine. I imagine that like if these wyverns literally did have the fumble cards, they would be like running into each other in the air. And
All
just,
right,
like,
this cloud zoomies in, and it's gonna because it's extra big. It is going to pick up Harshnag. Harshnag is going to say, "Do not be scared, Cloud. There is nothing
Harshnag
to be
can't say
frightened
anything
of."
because he's stunned.
Oh, oh! All right, and then with a bit of a wheeze, the cloud is going to pick him up and begin flying back.
3 smaller clouds come to assist.
All right.
No, leave some for me.
All right, Egan, you are on the cloud mount. It has 120-foot speed and can fly. What would you like to do with your cloud mount?
He's gonna jump off he's gonna jump off and face this wyvern.
I want him to fly over the dragon and let me grapple the dragon. No, I'm kidding. Just fly away.
Okay, so all right, so you're gonna fly away.
Yeah.
You gonna disengage or you gonna move and dash?
Oh yes.
Or you can just keep dodging.
Yeah,
or
you could-
dodging.
Yeah, it's just one stinger. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, I'm already on the cloud, right?
Yeah, you are down
Yeah,
to what,
yeah.
like 11 health or something?
30.
Oh no, yeah, less than that, right? No, you're good
Oh,
because you
got this.
you took 19, but you had your barbarian
rage
stuff.
on it.
Yeah, you're great.
So, yeah, I mean, if I'm not gonna fall off, just move and dash.
Okay. It will try to sting you.
Yep.
It does.
Well,
Just pass the save. Just pass the save.
I tossed up the disengage. I was like, you will disengage. All right. So you
Yeah,
take.
There you go.
yeah. So you take 7 points of poison, 7 points of acid, and 6 points of piercing. So you're still alive.
Yeah.
Because barbarian.
Woohoo!
All right. And yeah, you fly 240 feet. You are off the map. All right. Gyoza, you're up.
All right. I will cast Healing Spirit because I don't have healing word
Okay.
on Marcus to get him back alive.
And I think I finally made a healing spirit token. I want to say I did. Let me see.
You did. We've actually had this discussion, I think all of us, like 3 times now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Apparently, every time Gyoza casts Healing Spirit, it also casts Forgetfulness on Crash.
Well, I'm looking for it and I don't see it. That's why I was asking if I had actually made it or not.
So I immediately
you
5.
customed him a nice like
Template, Spirit Guardian, Spirit Weapon. No, I guess I didn't do it yet. Yeah.
It's a token, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll pull it out. That's fine. All right. I will not go to bed tonight until I get this thing done. All right. So you summon your spirits, and that is your
Just have
action.
it- Yeah, just
Okay.
That's bonus action.
Bonus
Just
action.
have it
Okay.
sit on Marcus, I guess. Although it's ethereal, so it can't really.
All right.
And then it probably won't even heal him anyway, because it doesn't actually go until the start of his turn. So
Right. Until
I
they,
probably just wasted. I probably just wasted that.
all right. Until they move into it. Got it. Okay. All right. Let's see. That brings us to anything else from Gyoza.
Yeah, I'll use my action to grab. Do I need? Is it an action or an item interaction to grab Is?
She is an object, so God, that sounds terrible. She's a corpse, so she counts as an object, so it'd be an item interaction. It would not be a grapple action.
All right. So
All
item
right.
interaction and a dodge action.
Okay, and then you put this on top of Marcus, you said?
Yeah.
Healing Spirit? Got it. Okay. That brings us to cloud number 8. Alright, cloud number 8 is going to swoop in. Are you there, Carrick? Are you still on the map? No,
Yeah, I'm right at the top.
Yeah, you got rescued. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see. 8 will then go to rescue... I guess Gyoza, you're the next closest. So, there we go. And then it'll pick you up with its action. And then, let's see. 120, so it could go to there. Unless you wanted to fly the other direction, not closer to the dragon. That might be smart. We'll go this way. All right. Cloud number 7. Here we go. Is there anyone else to rescue? I think we got everybody.
Marcus.
Yeah, got everybody.
All right, yeah. Clouds all high five. Pack it in. Head on out. Oh yeah. Here we go. It's gonna fly over to Marcus. It's gonna pick him up, and it will fly away with you.
Can we count that as moving through the spirit?
Sure. Marcus, go ahead and get your 1d6 healing.
Sounds good. You got it, boss.
All right, Marcus, you're up. You now have a mount with 120-foot flight speed.
I'm gonna dash the hell away.
Okay. So you're going to move and dash 240 feet. The dragon is super pissed. He's super duper pissed.
Actually, I'm just gonna move 100 feet north. Where am I exactly?
Okay. Looks like you're right there.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I want to move just 100 feet north.
Okay.
And as we're going, I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt at the dragon.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As a last little Hail Mary.
So
And I'm gonna
what
shout the
I'm hearing
words.
here is we're nearly
As
in the clear, and someone has to go taunt
All right,
And
let's see it.
the creature.
As I do so, I yell out the words, "Witness me," and here it
Okay.
is.
Oh my. All right, let's see what happens.
You probably sneeze.
It fails. It fails to save.
Oh,
It takes the
okay.
damage.
Oh, he didn't use his legendary?
Not against the lightning bolt, no.
Yeah, eat the 23.
All right, takes 23 points of damage.
Yeah. And I guess that's it. That's it.
That-
I feel like
Hope
it's
I don't die.
the
Many
dragon
people
shaking
would say that is it.
to
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like the dragon's shaking his fist at us like, I'll get you, gadget.
That brings us to Denthead, who is melted.
Oh, wait, his turn's about to come up. Oh,
Top-
no.
Top of the round. Top of the round. The cloud. The cloud castle has gotten closer, and there is an individual standing out front of the tower. The individual looks like Cloud Giant Grandpa. So if Karak was a cloud giant, like that's what it looks like. So let me grab that real quick. Not the whole cloud castle. All right. And he's got some options, so let's see what he decides to do. All right. Cloud giant with wind-swept white hair, a wispy beard, and a billowy purple robe adorned with gold stars. Oh, that's adorable. All right. Let's see. Okay. There are a lot of cool things you could do here.
Guys, I got any diplomacy we need with the Cloud Giants. I'm pretty sure you start with every sentence with fee, fi, fo,
Oh
fum.
wow, yeah. Good
This
call.
much.
Good call.
I smell.
Oh jeez.
It's the stories of my people. They passed it down for generations.
He's gonna open up with a 4th level magic missile aimed at the dragon. Sure. So let's see. Oh, thanks. That was very helpful. Let's
Yeah,
see.
he got a spot, too.
4th would be. I know, right? Let's see. He'd get 5
7.
more,
Was it 5 more?
It's
That'd be 3,
base,
and then
another
3
one
more
for
from casting
every...
up, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, 6
second, third,
total.
4th. So yeah, it'd be 6 total.
Oh,
Yeah, not as impressive, but all right. So
Little pellets of annoyance.
So these come winding down. The dragon is going to play that game. He will finally use his reaction, and he will shield it. You see Giant Grandpa, he's a little shook as the dragon does this. And he begins to rummage in his belt pouches. This is what Giant Grandpa looks like. Yeah.
That stupid dragon!
All right. So he's entered the initiative right at the beginning of the round.
Martha! Get my
His
antacids!
ears.
Get my
His ears are gauged, okay? If you want to be
He
judgy.
likes. He's one of the cool kids.
Yeah.
No, it's just like you're going on about him, guy, but he has gauges in his ears.
Oh yeah, the Cloud Giants in 5e are really into piercings, like weird piercings. Like they do
That's
the lip,
okay.
yeah, lip rings, tongue
We
rings,
just
ear.
don't want to see the Prince Albert.
Yeah, apparently they don't know about heat metal. So, all right.
Where's my cane?
Get
That
off
brings
my
us to
clouds!
Sergeant Carrick Borgosh. Are you unconscious? Then you need to make a saving throw, I
I
believe.
do need to make a death saving throw.
All right.
How long has this castle been in the sky?
wouldn't you have had 1 hit point left?
Oh, because orc.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Half orc.
Oh yeah. Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So half orc. What do you want to do with your turn, half orc?
Well, considering I don't need to make the death saving throw.
And you
I guess
are
I'll
you
just
are
do-
a bit off the map as well. So if you wanted to go back and fight, you'd have to double back to go
Oh
fight.
shit! I would have come back with 1 hit point. I would have tried to hit the dragon again. Shit.
You don't have a
Never
bow.
mind.
You don't have a bow anymore.
Well, no. When I went down, I was squaring off against it on the ground.
With shield, the dragon is at a 27 armor class right now.
Yeah,
So I
okay.
think you could go back and maybe just grapple him. I've seen that work way too many times. Way too many
No,
times.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
All right. Fair
You
enough.
never know until you try.
grapple a 50-foot tall
Oh,
dragon.
you fucking grapple it.
My grapple character is dead, sir. How dare you?
I grapple his horns.
All right. So,
Alright.
Sergeant
I'm just
Carrick, do
gonna
you just want to fly the rest
take
of the way
care
to
of
the cloud place?
Yep, let's go.
All right. So I'm gonna take you, and who else escaped the map? Egan. All right.
Egan, yep.
And I'll move you guys over to the Cloud Fortress. Also, I guess it's a Cloud Castle. I don't know. All right. And then let's see. With the magic of Roll20, I can drag you guys over here. While the others are stuck on the map of death, you guys will be in the lap of luxury. Can you see lovely Cloud Castle?
Oh, my God, I love it. It's great.
Do you see Cloud Grandpa?
I do.
Hey, kids!
Oh.
Welcome to heaven.
All right, down below with the people that did not manage to escape, Harshnag is too scared to get close to the dragon. So he is going to beat the hell out of this wyvern right here. Now,
You fly around him.
he should probably just
Cheer.
leave. Yeah, all right.
I'm
But
gonna
you're
take my
you're
rage
all
out on you.
you're all spaces that your mount is though, so he would get 2 attacks of opportunity if he tried to fly away.
Not if he disengaged.
Just fly around.
All right, he will disengage and he will start flying up and away. All right, fair enough.
Fly, fly, fly.
He is so embarrassed right now that he has to like fly away. Ugh. All right. Cheater, she lets out a squawking growl of frustration and fury, and she gives chase, heading towards the Cloud Castle. Okay. The others in the flock join her. Looks like we're gonna be transitioning to another map, unless you guys could solve this this problem, this dragon riddle, as it were. Everyone's being exited to the other map, though, it looks like. So Cloudy, who has a dead Larionis, will also go to the other map. All right. And he will deposit you on the doorstep of the castle. And he will sort of push his fluff against your forehead to wipe away some of the sweat and blood. And he'll say, "You're safe now, my elven prince." All right.
I'm also not dead. I'm just living. I'm just life force challenged. Okay.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. All right, that brings us to Blue. Blue really thought that she had found someone special, someone that she had a connection with, that was going to be her Pokemon trainer for life, and you left her. Furious. She was going to fly after you, but then she saw this Zappy Boy start zapping stuff. So she looks over at Zappy Boy and flies.
Marcus?
Oh yeah, he's definitely within range. All right, flies over to Zappy Boy and is going to.
Technically 20 feet off the map.
Okay, she technically has a speed of
Okay, yeah, it's
80.
true, yeah.
So yeah. All right, let's
Yeah,
do this
okay.
then.
Wanted to point it out there. All right.
Okay.
Shoot his
all right.
balls.
Holy
Critical
Lord.
hit.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, I am unconscious.
Oh, are you serious? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then 2 death fails.
Oh, because it hits you again, yeah.
Yeah.
21. All right, so you got 2 failed death saves. All right.
Ooh.
Where did Marcus jump off at?
You had to shoot your lightning bolt.
Hey, kid.
Don't do drugs.
All right.
Drugs.
Big Dragon is going to, at the end of this cloud's turn, it is going to use 2 legendary actions, move half its speed, and then turn will come up, bloop, bloop, bloop. It will leave the map now to go join the others.
You know what the best part is? Marcus's last words. Witness me.
Witness. Where is Marcus? Is he off the map also?
I think I'm still on the same map as you. Yeah.
Oh God!
So at the Cloud Castle map, it did not get its breath weapon back. So there is that. So it is going to just dash to get the rest of the way to right about there, we'll say. All right. Let's see. Back to the other map. Jesus
Marcus,
Christ.
you're way over there. With
It's
blue.
still not as bad as the 3 or 4 maps at once in Skills of War. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Team Wyvern, they will transition on their next initiative to the next map. So that's what's happening with that
Do I
squad
not need
over
to make
there.
a death save?
No, you are. It's time.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did I miss my turn for my death save?
You said that you were not dead or death challenged or whatever. I thought you were rolling it as part of that speech. Go for it. Oh,
Shit.
wow. Okay. So you have 2 successes and 1 failure.
That is correct.
Alrighty. That brings us to Cloud. Gyoza. Technically, you could leave the map. You want me to just take everybody over to the new map? Let's do that. Let's take it. Unless you're going to stay down here. I mean, there's no bad guys here now.
I feel like Marcus's cloud is smarter than Marcus.
You and your zombie girlfriend could start a new life here in the swamps. I mean, become a swamp druid. You know, like
mushroom
That
druid.
might be your best option.
Just need to put her back together.
Zombie.
Oh man.
I mean, you
Yeah,
could go get Marcus's body, and then you could make the best of both. You know, you could have like a horrible Frankenstein of Ias Marcus.
face, but like Marcus's teeth to replace all the ones that she lost.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
no.
yeah.
Is Marcus on the other map yet?
No, he is 20 feet off of this map, so he's not far enough to be on the other map yet. So do you want to fly up to him? There's still Blue, the wyvern, is still hassling his body. Honestly, she has a look on in her face like, I'll just take this schnack and leave. That's kind of where she's at. She's like, I'm gonna take this pistachio nut, and I'm gonna go drop it on some rocks until the sweet meat pops out, and then that'll be that.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now that the rest of the flock is gone, she feels more confident about kind of going her own way. This is the second time, Gyoza, you'd had a chance to save your ally. Will it be another denial? What?
No,
It's just one.
Marcus, I don't want
guess
you to hold in your heart any feels that Gyoza has access to healing word from 2 different classes and has more first level spell slots than anyone else in the party.
True.
Okay.
I will head towards Marcus.
Okay.
How close do I get with my?
It's 120 foot speed.
How far away is he?
He's whatever distance you see plus 20 feet. So
I can't see him. Can I reach him with a?
let's see. Yeah, you could definitely get to him.
All right, then I will get to him, and I will cast a cure wounds.
All right. As you fly
My
up and cure
hero.
wounds, Blue the wyvern, she menaces you with her tail. She doesn't want you coming near her kill.
All right.
All right. This is like in the Care Bears where they would tie their 2 cloud cars together to make a bigger cloud car. Now you have like double cloud cars.
Wow.
All
Wow.
right.
All right, Marcus, you wake up. Blue is defensively flying around your cloud, making like imposing wing flaps at Gyoza, who has placed his gentle healing hands upon you.
I'm not
or
dead.
slapped you awake. I don't know. So
A gentle slap of heat.
yeah, like your arm shaking with anger. You just pop. All right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh man.
So you guys have to deal with this while everybody else gets to have cool cloud castle fight.
Yeah.
All right.
I will move to. No, I won't do that. I will, fearing for my own life at this point.
Sure.
I I guess I'll use a bonus action to wild shape.
Oh, okay.
Do I feel like this cloud can hold a large creature?
Probably not. They had to send a super big cloud to get Harshnag.
All right, then I will. What medium-sized creatures do I have access?
A wolf.
A wolf is
A
large.
regular
creature.
wolf. A regular wolf.
Man, I guess
right.
like a black bear.
Okay. So you wild shape into a black bear. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't have one on my list.
Oh,
So-
all right. Hold on. Oh, I know what happened. The tokens got upgraded so that they wouldn't have linked HP anymore, but that broke all of the pre-existing links. There we go.
Oh, wait. Dog mole CR1. I guess I'll do a dog mole.
Okay.
It's medium.
All right. Oh, you have access to black bear again, just so you know.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty. That brings us to Marcus.
Is the cloud able to move me on its own, or does it have to operate as my mount?
It is working as your mount.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Lightning bolt blue
Okay.
to push it 10 feet away.
All right. Hype. Blue makes
All
it.
right.
These are the most dexterous things I've ever seen. All right, you push it back 10 feet.
And then I move the 120 up towards the cloud castle.
All right, that 13 damage did not bloody her.
Okay, well that's fine. I just wanted to get it away
All
from
right,
me.
so you fly off, leaving Gyoza alone on this map. All right.
I gave him 10 feet of space there.
All right. Let's see. Oh, awkward though. You're gonna come in on this dragon.
Oh no! I wouldn't see it and not go towards the dragon.
Come
straight.
from like around, maybe like
Yeah,
over here.
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Definitely not gonna fly up to past the dragon.
All right. Sounds good.
She didn't
All
try
right.
to hit her with a lightning bolt again.
As we come to the end of this round, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do fresh initiative rolls for this new map. Because once you
Okay.
transfer maps, it breaks initiative. So, rather
Okay.
than so we're gonna clear initiative. I'll bring everybody over to this new map. Because
Can
now,
we
we're
also get a short rest?
that definitely can't happen. All right. So let me just stack everybody, and then take you over to the new map. Oh my God.
Alrighty.
No.
This is a lot of peeps. Oh yeah, we gotta grab the whole flock of wyverns too. There we go. Don't want to forget them. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here.
Ooh.
All
Hey
right.
there, friends.
So Gyoza, pick a spot in the bottom left slash bottom of the map to come in at. Looks like Marcus came in up there, so if you want to come in a similar spot, I don't know how you feel about it.
I can't see anything right now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, me either actually.
Oh, right. Hold on. Let me just move everybody over.
Okay.
Sweet.
Everybody.
There we go. All right, so
I-
we got magic
yeah, I'll
clouds
just,
floating around.
Yeah, I guess I'll swing around to the left. That makes sense since I was to the left on the other thing.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm to the west, so I'll stay to the
I'll
west.
put this other Gyoza inside the building. And then we've already got a Larionis up there. Yeah, so we don't need the second Larionis. All right. Roll yourselves into fresh initiatives.
So, question: given how long that took, would Egan's rage have dropped at this point?
Technically, no. You're still,
Okay.
yeah, you're still in it.
Still angry.
Where am I?
And those of you who are still afeared, you would still be afeared.
Yes, I'm still-
Where are you? Oh, you know what? I forgot Harshnag and the egg. Oh, hold on. Let me go back and grab them.
I was wondering what happened. I was like, I know we're up there somewhere.
All right. Let's see.
That sounds like
Because
a
I
very
see the map,
desirable-
so I'm connected to something. I just don't know what I'm connected to.
Oh, yeah. In the top right corner is
Oh.
like a picture, and you can see that because there's this thing called the all-seeing eye that, like,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah. But the actual map itself is over here.
Do you want to do you want to make another couple of wisdom saving throws for that fear?
Yeah. If you were
And-
not making them at the end of your turn, definitely try to get over that fear. DC
Gotcha.
19 wisdom save. Okay.
Nope.
Did a round pass while we were up here?
While you guys were transitioning.
Yeah, 'cause,
Yeah.
so
Go ahead
what-
and throw. Yeah. Go ahead and throw another. Well. Did I skip your turn? I didn't think I skipped your turn. Oh, I did.
well,
I did
yeah,
skip your turn.
Because
Yeah.
we were off. Yeah, that's why I was curious about the rage as well. Because I think.
Oh, yeah. No, you. Oh, because the round went by without you getting attacked. Yeah. Duration wise, the rage wouldn't be up, but because you didn't get attacked, it would have faded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Still scared. It's a scary dragon. All right. So I think everybody has rolled in. Let's see. Oh God. And this guy. Oh wait. There we go. And finally, that. And I think there's a cloud here. There we go. All right. So, who is up first? Let's find out. Zephyros is up. All right. Zephyros, having been punked out by that last round and feeling slightly embarrassed by what has happened, reaches into his pockets and he's pulling out the big guns here. So let's see what he's got.
He pulls out a big gun.
Yeah. And we totally jumped the shark at that point.
Feel this, bitch.
Let's see.
He has a shark-shaped rocket launcher.
That would actually be pretty cool. You can cast.
Wait, he can cast Darude Sandstorm?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. He pulls out a scroll. The scroll looks super valuable. He looks at the scroll and he looks super sad about what he's about to do. He looks down at the dragon and he sighs deeply. All right. He begins reading from the scroll. The scroll erupts in flames, and you see the sky darken even more and suddenly turn a fiery red as a freaking meteor swarm goes off.
I knew meteors were gonna happen at some point.
All right. The dragon is like, oh. As that starts to happen, he has to make a dexterity save.
He's
Holy
like, this-
shit. This dragon is a beast. All right. It makes the save against the meteor swarm as it comes crashing down. Meteor swarm is pretty incredible spell, but I mean, it is what it is. 20d6 bludgeoning, 20d6 fire. Oh, it only rolled the first 20d6. So let's have it roll again for the other 20d6. Jesus. All right. Nope. Further up. There we go. All right. Yeah. So it passes. It's still in the end takes 132 divided by 2. Wow. Okay. Takes a lot of damage. All right. It is pummeled by a 40-foot radius sphere, just full of raining meteors that come raining out of the sky, and you watch as this unbelievably expensive 9th level scroll is consumed. One fat tear goes down Cloud Granddaddy's face as it happens.
Suddenly starts raining.
Yeah, that brings us to 5-foot effect. Who is a cloud? All right. Marcus, this cloud is going to fly 120 feet and 120 feet more and drop you off inside the castle.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to Marsh Wyvern 18. The Marsh Wyvern arrives on the map, is what we had said. All right. This one right here finishes getting Egan safely into the tower. There you go.
All right.
All right. Harshnag. Harshnag has nothing to throw. No, I'm just kidding. He's a giant. He reaches into his sack. He takes out a rock, and he's going to throw it at the dragon, question mark? Sure. He's still scared of the dragon. Seems like a design flaw. I would have made him maybe immune to fear, but whatever. Here we go. 13 does not hit. That rock just goes flying. Probably kills a bunch of swamp animals. Let's see. That brings us to 5-foot effect. It's going to
Harshnag, make a wisdom saving throw. You can do.
Oh yeah. Nat 20. Here it comes. Nope. All right. How did giants hunt dragons?
They don't. They are hunted.
Yeah. No wonder they hate each other so much. This cloud is just going to rejoin the flock, as it were. All right, Gyoza, you're up. Mole Gyoza, flying on you're like a Sonic the Hedgehog character. You're like a star-nosed mole that surfs on a cloud. What game? What game was that Sonic character in?
Rip off Sonic.
And your name is something super 90s like Doogie. Doogie the dog mole.
Super 90s.
Yeah.
How far can I do it?
It is 120-foot speed.
Do I need to go through here? Is this an entrance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then dash.
Yeah,
and
go for it.
Drop us off back here.
Okay. Sergeant Karak Borgash, who is never afraid of the ancient black dragon. What do you do?
Can't really fight it right now. I'm going to. Shit. It'd be an action use second wind, wouldn't it?
Yes, it is an action use. No, second wind's a bonus action. Yep. Second wind is a bonus action.
All right. Well, I'm gonna second wind then. That's a D10 plus 6. That. All right. 13.
Oh, do you guys want flavor text for the inside of this tower, or maybe another time? Like, what do you?
Maybe
After
another
we
time.
resolve
Yeah.
this, perhaps. I'm gonna
okay.
dash up to Lars.
Oh yeah, Lars is still down and fighting for his life. As you approach, Cloudy looks up at you, and he says, "I can't feel a pulse."
In that case, I don't know if he's got a good berry, but I've got a good.
Okay.
Pop that in his mouth.
All right. Excellent use of a
Everyone's
good
got a
berry.
good berry at all times.
That's very nice of you.
All right. Larionis, your eyes open, and looking down into your eyes is Cloudy. Also, Karak is there too.
Come on, Lord.
Old balls.
All right. Fair enough. Anything else from Sergeant Karak Borgash?
I'd drag him, but I've used a
Yeah. All right. You gonna stay there with him?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a baller move. Larionis, you're up. You're prone, but you are alive with 1 HP.
I think he's AFK.
Oh, okay. Larionis starts making out with Cloudy. All right.
I mean, that sounds like him.
True.
I think he would probably say, I grab Old Balls and drag him around the corner, because we're not about to take 86 points of acid damage from a refreshed breath weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
would
Speaking of, let's see, as that turn ends, this thing will fly a little bit closer with its 2 action points, or legendary action points. Will it get its breath weapon back? Let's find out. It does. Oh, shit. All right. It flies right up here, and it's going to spray this shit right in this dude's face.
I'm surprised it didn't go for the freaking giant that's flying on a cloud.
Oh, good thing I'm off to the side.
The giant floating on the cloud, scared of it, can't do shit. This guy just hit it with a 9th level spell.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, is Harshnag even rolled in?
Yeah, he's
You're alive, Lars.
Oh, he's on his cloud, I bet. Okay.
Yeah, he should be rolled in.
No, Sergeant Carrick saved you.
Yeah, he threw a rock. Remember, it was
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
terrible. All right, so Cloudy needs to make a saving throw, and as does the old grandpa behind him. All right, let's see what Cloudy's got. Oh yeah, Cloudy's gonna die. Okay, and then Magic Cloud Grandpa, go ahead and give me a save and throw here. Let's see. You don't have a dexterity saving throw. Oh. Okay. So this is gonna hurt. Here we go.
Oh.
All right. 61 points of damage. He will use his reaction, old grandpa, to do absorb elements.
Yep, you can do that.
Yep. So he will take half. It takes 30 points of damage. Cloudy is completely destroyed.
That makes sense.
All right. That brings us to Marcus.
Surprised he doesn't
Yeah,
just make an acid
yeah.
cloud, turn it into
Seeing
that.
that, yeah, I am rushing up.
Okay.
I did not learn my lesson.
off
I
me,
yell
cat.
again. Witness me
Witness
as
me.
as I blow another load straight out.
All right. Are you
Lightning bolt.
still afeared though? Because if so,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Hang on. No, it's
Are-
all right. I got you.
are you gonna shoot through Grandpa?
Oh no. Damn it. No, I guess not.
Okay.
Oh, hey, actually, I could maybe fit it.
You would definitely
what she
hit. You would
said.
definitely hit old man
Alright.
Grandpa,
All
which is
right,
also
never
what she
mind.
said.
Never
Alright.
mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
would've been hype.
I will. Yeah, I would like to, but instead, I'm just gonna shatter on his face.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Constitution
wait,
save.
what's the
I like- I
distance?
like
Hang
the
on,
implication
60
of that.
Feet? Wait, no, I actually might not be able to.
Okay. Okay.
Let me see. Just out of range. Oh wait, no, I can 60 feet right here. Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. He
Yeah,
will make
eat
a
that.
Constitution save and throw. Here we go. He makes it with a natural 4.
Okay, well,
All right. Takes
take
8
points of damage.
8 points of damage. All right.
I feel good, and I will hold my ground, I guess.
Do you knock him back 10,
No.
10 feet also?
I
Or
can't.
is that
with
only your
thunder,
lightning?
Unfortunately,
Okay,
only
gotcha.
lightning. Yeah. So instead, I will just go ahead and stand right here
Okay. Fair enough.
and make my wisdom save and hope I pass. Nope. So close. All right, I'm done.
All right. He is going to hold on. The rest of the wyverns arrive. Cocoon,
Cocoon.
you're up. First around
Oh.
2.
Last
Does
round.
fear last through unconsciousness? I think it does, but you could have been making saves the whole time you were unconscious. I think it depends
It would
on
make
the fear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there he saved.
A condition lasts until it is countered or the duration specified is imposed. So yeah, it would last through being unconscious. You wake up and you're still scared unless you made the save, which you did. So there you go. All right, Cocoon, what's the plan?
Cocoon hatches.
All right, are you doing it? You gonna
Yeah,
come out
Cocoon
of the
will hatch
bag?
here.
All right, I will
Oh, no.
I will delete Cocoon.
Is he a
What
butterfly?
comes out of the bag?
Oh,
It's a moth.
did we? Oh yeah, I don't think we. Hold on. This is like on me. The bag starts to rumble and shake. Do you tear out or do you cutely kind of poke your head out? Like what's the appearance out of this out of the goat sack.
Oh god, the tearing would be
cloudy.
more badass, but
Okay.
the cute
Cloudy, isn't
popping
it?
out is more amusing. So, yeah, it's probably the cute popping out at that point.
Okay. So, you see a horned lion-like head pop out of the top of the bag and look around. It looks pretty beefy, like it's been really well fed for the last week. Like super well fed, and it's got goat horns, which was not in the original design. It also wears a resplendent vest with many pockets. God only knows what is in those pockets. Its front claws drip with blood. All right. Let's see. What is the name of this new character? I'm trying to find the sheet.
It is Salem Reborn.
Salem Reborn. Well done. Okay, got it. And this is why you never sell your soul. This is important life lessons here. All right. And then, why is this taking forever to set up? I didn't know if you would actually be hatching.
He does have like a fiery, like, glowing stripe down his mane on his back because of the wig. That
Oh
goes
yeah,
with
the He-Man wig.
It's good. I just stand next to him in the darkness.
All right. You need to work all of these things into your new character. There you go.
Yeah.
So that happens. All right. Take your turn, I guess.
Meow. I will see this gigantor dragon first off. And I am going to I'm gonna throw a flex out there. I'm gonna cast banishment on it.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, I will make the save.
The spell save is gonna be really easy because it's a 13.
It rolled a 2, but still made it. All right.
Oh, you son of a!
All right.
That was so
Wow.
close.
All right. You call
Plus
forth
11.
magics, and the creature, the dragon, starts to sort of disappear, like Marty McFly when he wasn't able to like get his parents to hook up. And then it
there we go,
re-solidifies. Yeah.
So
As you appear from the top of the bag, Harshnag says, "You are not a goat."
no, I'm a god.
Good, we need that. Go defeat this dragon.
And then I will use my movement to fly as
Okay.
I climb fully out of the bag and my wings come out.
All right. Large
Start heading this way.
bat-like wings sprout. Well, they don't sprout. They were there the whole time. Come out of your back, and you start flying. All right. Not the
Salem
weirdest
can
thing.
fly?
All right,
Uh,
Egan, start us off.
I was
Egan-
gonna use some sorcery points.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
As I'm flying, I'm gonna use sorcery points to fire off a magic missile as a bonus action.
Okay, quicken spell.
Yep. Quicken spell,
I think
magic
it
missile.
still follows the same rules though, because a bonus action
Quicken?
spell would still have to be a cantrip as your
Oh.
other spell.
Mm-hmm.
But you could quicken a cantrip and cast it.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
I could quicken a cantrip, so I will quicken instead. Firebolt.
Okay.
Where are you, Firebolt? Firebolt.
Ooh, 17, pretty good, but it just sort of rolls off the dragon's scales.
Fighter jet Salem at the moment.
All right, fair enough. The reason that I'm calling out Egan, you have a 7, but you were at the bottom of the initiative tracker. Did you roll in
Yeah,
late or?
I did, yeah. Well, I
Okay.
thought I did early. I don't know. It was weird. I did it, and then it wasn't there. Yeah, so it was
Okay.
late.
All right. We'll just move you down to a .014. There you go.
That works.
All right.
That's
So go for it. Take your turn.
All right. Yeah, I do nothing but try to save the fear. So
Okay. Go ahead and make your save against the fear.
You could eat a good berry.
It is too scary. Too
I
scary.
will also eat a good berry.
All right. Sounds good. Eating a good berry.
Eat it.
Top of the rounds, Zephyros. Zephyros is going to his curtain, his beautiful purple curtains have all been melted by acid and destroyed. There's like melted cotton candy all over the floor that used to be cloudy. He is going to step forward, and he has this super badass looking staff, and he is going to pull like a Gandalf situation with the whole like "you shall not pass" one of those situations. He is going to go ahead and cast lightning bolts because that seems to be the cool thing to do at the 7th level.
Copycat.
So how many dice is that, lightning bolt man?
Oh, I don't know. I always have to count every single time.
Do you really?
It's 8, yeah.
Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12?
10, 11. Yeah, 12. 12
Okay.
d6.
12d6. Here we go. All right. 47 points of damage. Has
Yeah,
to make
not
the
bad.
save. Here we go. Mm-mm. Oh.
Oh!
It flubs it. Not wanting to risk a stronger attack since somebody just tried to banish it. It will take the full amount in the jaw, and that does not feel good at all. The dragon is looking pretty upset. It is actually going to use two legendary actions to move further away. All right, and then this giant, he's just going to stand there defiantly in the doorway of his house. He's not going to back down.
Get off my lawn! This
Stand
is the
your
sky,
ground.
old man.
All right, the
whole
wyverns.
sky's my lawn.
The wyverns arrive just in time to see the boss retreating. So they sort of back kind of pedal with their wings a little bit, and this one's going to just use a dodge action because it's not sure what the situation is anymore.
What would Denthead do?
Oh, rest in peace, Denthead.
Die horribly.
Denthead's definitely going in the mausoleum. All right, Harshnag is not scared in any way, shape, or form. He is going to fly over to the clouds and stay there. And then he will try. You know what? He's going to do it anyways. He's going to throw a fucking rock. He can't stop himself.
Excuse me.
All right, here we go. Nope. All right, and let's just waste time.
Yam, what do you
rolling. Nope. All right. God damn. The guy was really cool until a dragon showed up. Gyoza, you're up.
All right. I think it's an action to drop wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll drop wild shape
Okay.
as my action. And
Grandfather calls out, "Tend to the wounded, and then, if you can, help me put the pressure on this beast. I think it's retreating."
yeah, I can't reach most
Okay.
people, so I'll run over to Egan and do a cure wounds.
All right. Sergeant Karak Borgash, are you going to go put the pressure
wait,
on him?
That used my
I
action.
don't know how I can put the pressure on the dragon other than, I know, trying to give it a, drill sergeant stare or some shit.
Throw
enough.
your halberd.
Since I don't have
No.
Okay. Gyoza.
since I don't actually have an action, I'll
Okay.
use Spirit instead because that's bonus action.
Okay, fair enough. Start.
And I'll put it right here so that people can just dip in and out.
Very nice. Okay. All right. That brings us to Larionis. You are alive with 1 HP, yeah?
4.
4 HP. Big. Oh yeah, that's right. Because these are the big boy good berries.
I'm gonna go here.
Uh,
and
that is where this healing spirit is. So you gain 1d6 health.
You gain A little bit more than that.
Oh, a little bit
Can
more.
you?
Bam.
6, okay. 10. There we
1d6
go.
of health, maxing out as 10.
All right.
Okay, and since I'm... Listen, fucker. I'm putting an elf shadow on you.
All right. So you're gonna use Elf Shadow on him.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I am going to... So apparently when you delete the token, it's actually smart enough that it also... Whoa! Sorry,
Okay.
I had it.
All right.
And then I select it and I roll it into initiative, and it rolls a 12, which is fuck.
Not good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Anything
Yeah, well-
else from Larionis?
Get out
that's
of
a full action.
Get out of that spot.
Okay, so I used 10 move there. Could I just be like boop 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 boop?
Yep.
a thing
You
you
benefit
can do?
from it once per round.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, well then yeah, I'm gonna hide now.
Okay.
And I just FYI, I don't have sight on the elf shadow.
You're so selfish.
Look at that selfish.
Trying to get all the healing.
Not all, just a couple more.
Okay, all right.
All right. When the dragon's turn comes up, it is going to. Let's see.
That pesky elf shadow.
Yeah, that pesky elf shadow. I think. Sorry. As Larios' turn ends, it will use its last legendary action to tail whip the thing just for good measure. So it takes some damage. Let's see. It will move to here, which is still within range of your baby. All right. And then it will move out of the line of sight of the giant, and then it will cast a spell. Salem, do you have anything or no? Do you want to do anything, I guess is the other question.
I don't think I can reach if it's gonna stay that far out.
All right, it disappears.
But isn't there an elf shadow literally on top of it like a beacon?
Yes, yeah. I mean, it teleported away.
Oh, I thought it turned invisible.
Oh no. Yeah, it teleported away, and then after it reached its destination, it kept flying. It was not about to fight a dude that's dropping meteor swarms, lightning bolts with another guy using lightning bolts. You're all in a defensible tower now.
Someone tried to banish him.
Yeah, someone tried to banish him. Like, the big dick magic started coming out, and it was like, no danks. So it is gone. And with that, unless you guys provoke them, the wyverns will also leave.
I mean, this is Salem we're talking about.
I need to know. Will the wyverns...
No, Salem is not in the mood for
All right.
provoking.
So, that is that. You guys are now in a floating cloud castle, which is pretty whimsical. Let me change this super stressful music out.
If we're out
We're
in
alive.
the initiative, Salem's gonna land majestically in the door area.
All right. You are most assuredly out of combat.
Did the elf shadow get teleported with the dragon?
It did not. No, Dimension Door, you can only take willing people with you.
It's willing.
Well, yeah. That makes
Sorry,
sense to me.
you can only invite willing people with you.
Okay.
Elf like, yeah, let's go for a
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
Elf Shadow, that bad person that gets into your driver's side at the gas station because you left the door unlocked. Like, super creepy. All right. So,
Or it's like when someone orders an Uber but they get into the wrong car.
you guys, apparently there's a lot of healing going on, so that's the thing that's happening. All right. So Grandpa, that's not his actual name. He has a real name. He kind of lets out a hearty old man laugh, watching the dragon, stepping outside and seeing the dragon has fled. When he sees Harshnag, he smiles broadly and he says, Harshnag, my boy, it's been an age. What have you been up to? And Harshnag lowers his head in a bit of deferential respect, and says, I have been sent all over the north by increasingly more frustrating women. Finally, I met a dragon of all things who told me to find these small ones. Now we are on our way to the shrine of the Eye of the Allfather. And this guy gets super serious, and he says, not many know of that place. Do you need a ride?
Yeah.
If not, I can drop you anywhere you'd like once we get you a safe distance from the Evermoors.
Yartar.
I cannot tarry long, though. So wherever I take you, it's your destination. I have business elsewhere.
It's okay, I have a horse in Yartar. Sorry, guys, I'm in a mood. I did not say that. Lars did not.
I don't know. There's an actual spell for taking back goofy sayings. We can't hurt Acquisitions Incorporated's bottom line by not respecting that. He chuckles and says, a horse. That's nice. But if I take you to Yartar, it'll be like 800 miles to the shrine of the Eye of the Allfather. I mean, you must really like this horse.
I mean,
No, let's go to the shrine of the Allfather.
He's all right. There's also some kid, some brat we got to pick up. So because he's got a sword that can kill you and stuff. So.
Oh. Me specifically.
Oh no, just big things.
Just giants in general.
Oh, a giant slayer sword. Yeah. That's actually a pretty good idea. I fear that the path that lays before you will be blocked by many of my kind.
I don't know about over.
Yeah,
doubling our
come
trip.
inside. Get comfortable. I shall summon us a great feast.
Oh, we could just take the portal to Silvery Moon again.
So Lars looks like very clearly concerned by like his verbal outburst, as if it like wasn't him talking,
Pizza.
and kind of like puts it like, even though he's got the mask on the other side, like he literally puts his hand on his mouth as if to stop himself, and just like, other than the odd murmur, he doesn't say, like he's trying not to say anything.
Is that nachos or cheesy potatoes?
What?
Those are cheesy potatoes with bacon bits.
Yeah, I'll walk up and have cheesy potatoes.
I mean, they're
Hey.
giant size, so this is some big ass cheesy potatoes.
Hey,
Really like-
Marcus.
Yeah.
Good. How about we finish setting Ias's bones?
Oh yeah. With one cheesy potato in hand, I'll walk over to Ias, and I'll get started on that, I suppose.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Your small friend, she's in a bad way.
Yeah. I already used gentle repose on her, and I'm gonna be setting her bones right, and we'll get her working soon enough.
Well, he had some pretty powerful spells. You think he could help out with one that we don't have?
I am a wizrobe. I cannot heal or bring back the dead.
Oh.
Unless you have a wish spell somewhere around here.
No, he blushes
Oh,
a bit.
okay.
I am very slow for a wizard. I still haven't mastered 9th level magic. The one that I cast was from a very valuable scroll.
Oh, I thought that was yours. Well, it looked fantastic coming from you.
I appreciate your kind words, but as soon as I recognized who you were up against, I knew that I had to do something to deter him.
Who was that bastard?
Mados, the Amethyst Soul.
Wait, he has a name.
Hmm.
I thought it was just Blue Dragon or Black Dragon X from the Evermores. Damn.
No.
Okay.
He is a rival wizard, and he's quite interested in the collection of rare magical antiquities.
Yeah. Sounds like someone told him about our friend's Moonblade.
I was actually headed towards Silvery Moon. I'm on the trail of another cloud giant. She was supposedly set up shop there for quite a while. I was hoping to get some leads. I saw this moon laser, and I immediately came to investigate.
That sounds like us.
Yeah. I guess it's fortunate I did. Though, I suppose out of courtesy, I could pretend to think that you had it in the bag.
Yes, absolutely. But we appreciate your assistance regardless.
In truth, I would have been hard-pressed to defeat such a foe, and I consider myself quite powerful.
Me too.
Garrick's gonna turn to Larry Jonas and say, "Hey, Elf Lord, even though you don't eat, can you at least taste stuff? You know, food, drink, that sort of thing."
Lars looks like he's about to answer you normally, and all of a sudden his face contorts and he's like, "Tainted one, gag me!"
What?
Oh yeah, he's got some weird issues ever since the other time he died. He dies a lot, and it's weird.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I see you have a manticore. That's a mighty fine specimen. I haven't seen a horned manticore in years.
A what? Oh my goodness.
Manta what?
I'm gonna look and say, what the hell is that?
Delusional abomination.
I
Yeah.
thought that was yours.
So a manticore is a roughly lion-like creature. Some have the faces of men and women. Some have the faces of cats. All have beautiful manes. They're usually red or brownish in coloration.
This
They
one's on
have
fire.
bat-like wings, and at the end of their very overly long tails, longer than a normal lion, is a big, fat, like porcupine-looking thing, full of quills.
I can attest they're badass.
In ancient Greece, instead of the long whip-like tail with the porcupine stuff at the end, they have a scorpion tail.
Yep.
Yeah.
False god, delusional cat,
Yeah.
mutant.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Elf Lord, pipe down over there. You're
Tainted one.
interrupting my dinner.
What's going on with Lars?
So, it's a player twist on revive nature. So, like every time he dies, he remembers other lives his soul has lived, and I just like the twist of, at least when he's kind of comes back, he doesn't have full control over which one kind of manifests, because every morning like he basically chooses skills he learns from his past lives and stuff. But yeah, it's just a player thing. So literally, like, but he's trying to convince somebody to gag him. He's asked you guys like 3 times to gag him, and no one is doing it. So he's literally pointing at Salem and calling him out.
Oh, I
So
thought
he's
it was
like,
like
"Oh,
gag me with
God."
a spoon kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
No,
we were
he's-
still making like
Boom.
90s references. Oh, okay.
He's
So-
literally trying to like cover his mouth, but then all of a sudden like the entity takes over and he's like takes his hand away and he starts screaming insults. That's why he's hiding in the corner right now. He's trying to keep away from people.
Fair enough. All right.
He's having a bit of an issue, guys. And I don't know how Salem's going to take being called a delusional false god and a mutant.
Salem is gonna look at
He's gonna
Lariomus
banish Lars.
In
and
pity.
like between his horns, some like it's like that electrical spark sort of thing. As he gains back some sorcery points, and then spends those sorcery points to get his 4th level spell slot back, and he's gonna banish Lars.
Oh wow! All right, Lars, give me a charisma saving throw. You
He's
should
gonna
be
attempt to
fine.
banish Lars.
Oh
he's-
yeah. You start to disappear and do not.
False god, false powers. Power
Alright,
driven
we're
by
good.
ego. Ego, we feed you.
Alright, enough of this shit. I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna slap Lars, and then I'm gonna tie him up. And gag him.
All right.
Okay, the slap. I mean, that's.
It was
that's
unnecessary, but it was good.
Roll the hit.
All right.
Was
Oh,
it really unnecessary? It's kind of necessary.
Are you guys attacking each other?
He slapped me.
All right.
It's an aggressive.
The Wizrobe Grandpa Giant looks over at you guys very
I didn't do any
confused.
damage. Did you just
Alright.
do 20 points of damage to me?
I think
No,
he
it's
did,
not a sneak attack. It's not a sneak attack.
he did 8 points of damage to you though.
And it's the sap that we had, so it's non-lethal. But
Oh,
but
okay. So you
but
take
it's-
8
it's-
points
it's
of
meant to
non-lethal
knock you out.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So Zephyros kind of stands, and then Harshnag says, "Don't worry about it." He grabs the I don't know. He grabs the plate of cheese fries and he throws it at Lars.
The
Alright.
whole plate.
Oh.
Oh,
by
but it
cheese
misses. Oh man. 38 points of damage. You guys have covered in cheese fries. If you guys are gonna fight it out, I guess you're gonna roll into initiative, but in a booming voice,
I assume
Harshnag shouts over to you. You need to knock it off. This man saved our life, and you are embarrassing yourself and me. And you will roll an
Yeah, Marcus
intimidation check.
Loyal. I want to give him advantage, even though he already rolled decent. I'm just yelling,
All right.
yeah.
I don't know if that's enough to snap you out of it, but that is his first contribution towards it. I don't know if anyone else feels like they need to solve this Lars puzzle or not.
Who did
Yeah,
Lars
pull
shoot
out my
right
lightning
across?
one.
It is very clear, like in Lars's eyes, that he is also concerned and not seemingly in control of himself. Like his eyes are like that panicked kind of sense. He did shoot Harshnag with a ray of frost, but I mean it's
He's
a cold damage
Yeah, he's
spell.
immune to cold, so.
yeah,
All right, I will.
I'm
I
gonna
will.
grapple him,
it wouldn't
put
have
him to the
happened.
ground, tie him up, and gag him.
Yep. Egan will assist with the tying up and restraining.
Okay.
No ray of
So-
frost for you.
So what? Strength check or?
I would say
Yeah.
all of you working together, and the fact that we're 15 minutes over time, you eventually get him. I don't know, tied up, knocked out, whatever you need to do to.
Tied up and gagged. He doesn't need to be knocked
Alright.
out necessarily.
Well,
Maybe.
I use divine smite. No, I'm kidding.
Does he get an extra D8 against undead if he's defiant?
I know, right? Yeah.
I think under these circumstances, probably yes. So. So, you guys essentially have a ride anywhere in Faerun that you want to go. But dude can't stick around. So, you have until next week to decide where that is, essentially. This thing is not super duper fast. It's faster, of course, than traveling by land, but it's not like it's not a jumbo jet. It's a very slow, meandering form of travel. So it will take possibly days to travel wherever you decide to go. So just kind of keep that in mind. But he is willing to take you where you want to go. The tower rests atop a cloud that is magical, so you can walk on these clouds and they will feel solid under your feet, even if you're not a cloud giant. Inside this, main floor, there is a 100-foot high hexagonal chamber. So the room you're in has a 100-foot high ceiling. There is a giant wooden table and a giant-sized stone chair. Dangling from the ceiling by iron chains are 6 crystal spheres with continual flames cast on them. They keep everything brightly illuminated. There is a hole in the ceiling, 20 feet wide at the very height of the ceiling, so 100 feet up, that leads to other parts of the tower. Because cloud giants can innately fly, they have no need of stairs or ladders. So, all right. Basically, he is offering to let you guys stay here in this first floor of his tower until you reach the destination that you decide upon. It is the least he can do for the Sword Saints of Phandalin and the great hero Harshnag. He has heard of both of your sets of stories. So, there you go. Also, if you do want to write down that dragon's name and come after him later on in the campaign when you're super strong, you did hear that he does collect magical items. So he might have an extremely dope hoard, assuming you could get to it. So, but yeah. There is also some disturbing facts. I was not metagaming when he was calling out names and sharing privileged information. So it is something that you may want to start rubbing your coconuts together, try to figure out what the hell was going on with that. Because guy, I mean, yeah, you shot a laser in the air, whatever, right? But guy knew exactly where you were. Guy knew exactly who you were. Guy knew.
He said she told me. So
Yeah.
Right? So these are things that you're going to need to start kind of ruminating on, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, it's clearly the same female this guy's looking for, so whatever. Kidding. Joking.
I mean, could be.
I know, it could be, yeah.
All right, so I will move you guys back to your dashboard, and then you have the week to sort of figure out your next move. This is a pretty good opportunity to cross the map quickly. But, I mean, Mithril Hall is there. You could get dropped off at Mithril Hall for your sightseeing adventure.
Hit Mithril Hall on the way back.
That's true. You could hit Mithril Hall on the way back.
Do we, before the decision...
I will remind you, the journey to the Eye of the Allfather is through Uthgard-controlled territory in snowy mountains. So, I don't know if you want to skip that by being dropped off at the front door in a flying castle, or if you don't want to be denied that Iron Man experience. But, as Carrick pointed out, you could always do it all on the way back.
Do we get a short rest at minimum before we
you
have to
can
make our choice?
assume that this guy, nothing's gonna attack you. You can get a long rest in.
Okay, so then after an hour or two, Lars will be back.
All right.
And then can actually participate in discussion as to destination.
All right. So probably the first thing you'd want to do. It is late at night. So Zephyros will just say, why don't you sleep on it? And then in the morning, when you've rested and healed and discussed, palavered amongst yourselves, you can tell me, what you want to do and where you want to go. And perhaps I can even enlighten you a bit more about the goings-on of the world.
Sounds good.
Wonderful.
Yep.
All right. Good. If that's the case, I too tire. So, I will head up to bed. And he just floats up in the air and, disappears through the hole in the ceiling. All right. Cool. So, yeah, that is the second ancient dragon that you've encountered in this campaign. But I mean, Faerun's got quite a few of them, and they hate giants. So definitely might not be the last that you encounter. So, all right. Any questions before we adjourn for the week?
I do not.
Okay.
Anywhere in Faerun, you said?
Yeah, I'll get rid of this regional map, and then you guys can have access to the big map again, and kind of decide what you want to do.
I wanted to go to like Chult.
That's not Faerun.
said-
Faerun is
Oh.
the continent that you're currently on.
Damn it,
Toril is the whole planet. So like
Gotcha.
Chult's like southern continent.
So Evermeet's out of the question.
Correct. That is not Faerun, right? All right, let me rephrase it.
All right.
Look at this map that people have drawn all over with crayons, and decide where you would like to go based on that. You know what? I'm gonna just wipe the crayons off. I think. Yeah, let's do that. We'll start.
The
we'll
middle
start
of
fresh.
Highmore, from one marsh to another.
All right, there we go. So yeah, you guys are currently probably the V and Raven River. That's probably where you guys are right now. So I'll drop a marker real quick on the map. And yeah, you guys need to make a decision where you will be dropped off. What is your next step? All right.
We don't have a wizard, eh? On our no, darn it.
Yeah, we'll say right about there. That works. Okay. All right. If that is the case, I guess I'm gonna get some sleep. Congratulations on nobody dying. To the dragon. It's crazy that the orcs were in a way, I think, tougher than the dragon. No, that's crazy.
No.
Just the action economy was stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I hope that sort of gives you more of a peek at like what an ancient dragon can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So they they are very tough. They're very tough.
I don't know. It didn't strike me as being overly threatening or deadly. There was nothing about that battle that really made me reflect on their fierceness or anything. I didn't feel it.
Okay.
You hit somebody with a wall. Impressive.
I mean, come on, a wall, no spells. Come on.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. Like falling masonry that fell on its own, you got to be careful. You got to check the.
Oh man! All
But
right.
the dragon itself didn't really seem all that.
I'm getting some sleep. I'm getting some sleep. All right. I'm done, skis.